ebeko ho na fi yakofa country baako na emun sensem kakra ne performance ewo kata and the performance ye hwe se ebeko so ewo 2026 World Cup emun sensem nyina na bobo no ayede bremo Al Clasico ni nyame yadma Sunday na eno so baso na enye nsem ketu akra Madrid nsem koso ho pa o Tony utimi da bia semofro ye mbese mbo lusu na mo dia say internal friends say problems so misremo Tony konsem koso ho do so papa ijadem away from Mbappe no say numbers no kwa na ekoso ye mpese mubenya massacre bia na mo de kwa say internal rank
ONC.
So what the bigger job? Okay.
No excuse.
No, okay, yo. Entina and so and no yet in some p and I no de bremo befa clubs I would no emun some kakra managers since some they two to the pandit and some of them two to the no Tony ebedi huduma and they anopay and so they are my na yewra Africa Ghana participation ewo Africa Kensia hudumu under 20 ni under 17 emun some kakra ewo ha ide ebe bremo enye no kwa GPL matches ekoso enra wow they say suru wa ye si e form hon so ye si why na ebeko enye easy enra games no Tony
Godfather
na enye easy cra Brekum Chelsea so kwa bia so ombeka league
yeah
kwa bia so ombeka league no enra almost struggle ye pa na mediema enso kire se omuso wo hopa league no actually no na soro kwa 2-1 ewo Brekum Golden City Park no eso Hearts of Oak tran cry and Karela ebo draw Nations etimi ekose Heart of Lions wow 1-0 correlations and the other games ni na no ye de hunsem and nsema ekoso ewo efi nyina ebebremo Tony Montana akasima mienu na nondu abo samria na mejemu ma no pebia na odiaye ne mo mame mo me numbers no enso biom 0551599933 ahoda meji WhatsApp messages no 0593231579 aho na meji WhatsApp videos no enso daka nyina do pebia odiye so we can go for some so the stories in the back who what's the
I na enye nkofo won se na me peka
me di me jama ta no so kai na me jama de
yes mo anyina di abe so puru nkwa na di atene
all right
the way se horo sofo keke ene sofa ese no na won se sofo odibem ene maybe be heat aduane o miki ne microwave no mo ne nuane pay for man de buy no se e come mo didi a ebo sofo keke din ne ebo ades din ne yi man free e mo nyina di abe so pro nkwa na di atede
me de say ya o ma me hwe ho ana me nim de ekoso ha ba o kan ma sabi omo aduane yo mo de kakra me nka so mo didi aduane yo mo de so de mini yesterday free ku yesterday free mo ana ma nyefe me nka so didi no ene mitimi ma no nka sa ba aduane ye de kakra
nanum da ho
no me kasa so me kasa aduane ye de o balls we ne desk no form ho me nim bi odi free buy as at the crowd the krobi o ti se bibia page
guys
wonu ho first we do second
ne hwene no
e wo main
o boakra o smelly ade from afar obedu ho sisi
dem ke metwa na no
o watwa
ba ko sai no so pekasa ela aso pekasa abuso
general minim so magician dia
me de minim do ba beka but wo foforo bia wo de ka
na enemi na me hu ye no
we make me pon am nkofa ni mo ho na ma ko office ho
fa chiri ho
bo ho asem ma tra me ka buko se so ela be so gu so
de yo mo se didi no e na aka makoma pa me bo ma ba so na omo boss e wo travel ento
sa
ye friend na
oh okay
na didi papa
oh men kasa me news za word
Sergio na men kan say
de bro didi say men kasa
inti men kan say
oh so be aduane ye de kakra na be aduane ye de kakra na say men kasa
en aduane Niene de pa. Ono and also through osa suffocate the bia. Fasting the fasting dear. Soon
you'll be a bit my fasting. Say you first nipa you almost suffer from ailments be I won't mean fasting. So
yeah.
You know why only
na dey on suffer from her.
Sir.
Her nya no.
Me share no so. It is a bia o kire me pa.
Eh. O dey o ko travel into ho a. I have my desk no. Dey dey bia aduane sinanim. On na.
Oh, guys. Because when we young for pa na na travel. Pa. Sir.
Na.
We rahobia one more young for pa.
And we young for pa. And munaye or strong.
Sir. Na me busa ni pa ko ma.
O do kwa me misa. O dey her desk no so keke.
Nah, okay.
The Bible say by their fruits you shall know them. O dey whole table na, o dey come round sir. O drew hold them out. O be can trust
comfortable the way. The whole year me comfortable. So what I say, it's the for storage number. Me part of the way. Okay. We mean to you.
With the CP award winner. And then wada ye too far near conquer for a cruise so ye might say for any for kwaba yen shall say from UEFA Champions League enra and at the second semi-final second leg game about so Emma say who two teams are Budapest Hungary on the 30th of May na finals no omode I share so and now Bayern Munich and PSG and a boy match no ko yet penku 1-1 Harry Kane and a taker Emma Bayern Munich because earlier on no na Dembele ono edinka Emma Bayern Munich consider the first goal match highlights any other goals to PM no and yeah our Kessben television so first leg no yenya avalanche of goals now so Enra only 2 goals and he recorded here 2 teams in defensively Enra now omo ye better compare first leg na about so all France na 6-5 on aggregate Paris Saint-Germain omo ebe defend omo trophy na because on the 30th of May, Budapest, womo any Arsenal, womo aqua finals, the last 20 years in Premier, womo ana Asia, and Bayern Munich, complaints, I would be because I'm going to pass referee Emia Omo, especially Nuno Mendes and handball, no, Bona, a Nuno Mendes and Sir, no Senka referee, Eje foul mum, Etia PSG, now on the second yellow card because or stop a potential attack, referee, no, rather, now assistant referee, no. Drawn attention said an initial foul Itia Lemar of Bayern Munich for complaint no emu baako enso eno no and then you be penalty claimer Bayern Munich agidi pass ball no about Joao Neves inside clear case of a handball first leg Alphonso Davies ball on the body a ball inside referee edge where the onoga send player Vitinha na ball no na ohwe Joao Neves we bien nsam na ball no eyirimu na so referee say play on wa bra va under attention and na Vincent company coach Emma Bayern Munich na onye happy kasa ya e won the post match me enko ni ntie coach ni complaints ni kakra
block a shot. They did that well, and that's why they're a top team. But the finest details decided this tie to them. I can talk about this, but we had chances still. In the end, the penalty, the red card. I mean, I try to push it back because I feel I don't like excuses. I think we have to focus on our own performance, and in the end, my job is to analyze what Bayern Munich can do better. But why it's not a red card, I don't understand. Why we concede a penalty in Paris and why we don't receive a penalty here. I understand the rules, so I get it. Like it's your own player, kicks it out, but the hand is like flapping sort of somewhere in the air above his head.
Yeah.
Whereas our situation is clearly goes to the body, then goes to the hand, and everybody who's played the game knows that this is something impossible to do anything about. And plus, in other situation, it hadn't been given in other games. Yeah. Very recent after when we played. So yeah, it plays a part. And
Vincent company unofficiating, especially first leg na Pina Kotio and similar ones happen here. Referee Angie in favor of Bayern Munich. Joshua Kimmich, one of the senior players, Enra fa ho kwa konya yellow card after said referee airpon because no is so furious na the ball for power referee ball na bem pon game no and they say Joshua Kimmich watch ball no bob on to baby tata referee na said our Kessben television so na Enra Berminic almost see you Jean Christian Dresden now also happy with the incident this year sir Nuno Mendes handball and a draw nervous born sir referee ignore ya one gen and from also referee Job Pinheiro one of the entire or just 15 games sir or officiating I want a Champions League career muno omo ede such a crucial game ede ahye nsem referee only more than even 20 games most sa Titanic clash way onko dinti family for no omo ene anye ho say referee oye inexperience and empelifo ede ne ma omo eno pa ho Oliver Kahn ose ono o football mo for over decades wada Bayern Munich wada German national team wo ho na emepi ne mom enro poor officiating Any course no, or send your ball a USCC pa, and a referee said that basis Bayern Munich field, or so no, and never home bomb the door so. Now they see and run soon, won't be that. I didn't some because officiating and quay crap referee SCC no. Now so I'm not being sports, almost sports no so. Now I'm my correct tape. Before say Ebonu no Mendes nsano na din kan aba control lima e din kan bon nsa enti referee na said wa hu oje foul e ma Bayern Munich national assistant line 1 no e draw attention said there be was spotted an infringement aitia Bayern Munich mom na referee man thumbs up oje di tia Bayern Munich mom bi entie ene me course so e wo CBS wo mo sports show no so.
We don't know.
Richard, my German friends have been in touch, Andy, from all over the world. We expect to hear much complaints from Bayern Munich fans about the referee, but I have to say, I think he was magnificent tonight. He was correct for me in all the big decisions he made.
He was good. Yeah, very good.
Well, that was a handball, and then the
handball before the handball.
It went on to that. So what happened with Nuno Mendes was doesn't matter.
This was about, by the way, the keeper.
What was the goalie doing? I have no idea what the goalie was doing.
Now, clearly that's handball. If you've just joined us and haven't heard, clearly that's handball, but not if your teammate lashes the ball against your hand.
No. The only time that becomes an offence is if that happens and the ball goes into their net, your opponent's net, and it's a goal. The goal would be disallowed. A foul would be given. But if it's for a penalty, it's not a penalty.
No.
We don't know.
Richard,
my German friends have been in touch.
Hey, being sports, na my visuals new year pa. Enti control my body the carbon nsa. Ansa na ebo Nuno Mendes nsa. Enu ti na referee no 1J infringement NTA PSG and show the second yellow card Kessben Nuno Mendes enya red card. Marcel Desailly Odenke or a former player ma France national team about Chelsea paying. Or say PSG team no or project no or match ye pa or go away from the Galactico era. Galacticos no or my Jatoto no ma build a strong team. Desailly was full of praise for PSG team no.
Pull out a little bit from the management and try a new idea, a new concept for the team.
Yeah.
You know,
no Galacticos.
No Galacticos. Follow.
What do you mean pull out a bit from the management? You think he was too busy?
He was probably too involved because he had to. You had stars that you had to control, adjust, help, advise, rectify things. Only the head could, have an ear for what he has to say. So once he realized that, he pull out a little bit, give the full hands to the coach and the sports director. Been rewarded?
Oh, just about.
Marcel Desailly Odenke and Herbal PSG team na so on project to say omo ya the results. Na no see ya and president of the club. Na so Akalafi say omo plan for the future. Omo players betimi age Ballon d'Or. The next 5 years, bet 3 or 4 times. A bit my different place, a bit my one player. So I'm more planner, I'm more execute. Maybe na sir Kalifi.
It's about the future, plan something for the future, to bring the best talents together, to put them together, to work together, with the coach, because of course we have fantastic, I think, we could have players winning Ballon d'Or next 3, 4, 5 years with different players. Could be the same, but also could be the different players, which really how the way they work together, how they live together, how they defend in the pitch and outside. I see them, I live with them, and that's what I love about the team. This is the fighting, they love, they enjoy when they go to the training, working together. Sometimes it's not easy, sometimes it's tough. We know that, right? So all of them support each other. We are just a family, and they are family, and we are family as Paris Saint-Germain today, together. And of course, I will not forget here the best fans.
Yes,
in the world.
your family. No Galactico. Abedi a strong team. Omo nyina eye adwuma hand to hand. Na omo ye adwuma hand in hand. Na how a place no track back. Na ombe rescue omo metu abra ho kira ba. Na efe Kessben Gerrard. So what it say Bayern Munich so many complaints. Na so referee no eno aball no odiniye pade mo kan nyina no ntro key decisions no referee no onyane right. Kessben Gerrard ekasai.
It's the Lima handball, which nobody really saw apart from the linesman there. And it prevents the next handball for Mendes, which if that had been given, he'd have been sent off.
Yeah, I think they're both handballs. I think you've got to give credit to the linesman and the officials. There was one angle of this shot where it looked like it hits his chest, but from that angle that we're looking at right now, it's a clear handball, which obviously saves Mendes, because his was a blatant handball as well. From there, it looks like a chest.
Yeah.
But from the other side, the other camera angle, it is an handball. So it's great officiating. And you'd have to say, over the course, we don't give referees enough credit, I don't think.
Yeah.
I thought they were excellent. And they normally are at this level, at this stage of the competition. So credit to the officials.
None of the Bayern players knew that rule. And Vincent Kompany didn't know it.
Neither did I, so I'll put my hand up as well.
Harry didn't know it either, and he's been playing quite a long time.
But unfortunately, those are the rules. That's why we just got to clear that one up. Let's look at where the referee had a good game. Let's have a look at this one first. This was the Lima handball.
Kessben Gerrard and airport referee na ba so say key decisions ni nyina no when ye bia wrong when ti ba kokra ni nyina no onya the right to Bayern Munich for no omo enyai kasa. Na makin also captain Emma club no also say no on the players kuku dam and na ball on team nka say this current PSG players no the best team are omo ensemble name or the credits no Emma omo ball the Mbappes, the Neymars, the Messi no omo nyina contribute omo quota mo yentie Marquinhos.
So I'm very proud to be part of this team, but I cannot forget the teammates that I have in this all these years here in the Paris, Zlatan, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, Thiago Silva. So it's very difficult for me, but for sure it's the team we accomplished the most things, the most objectives in the season. We won last year, we are in the final this year, so I think this team is very strong, very tough to play against. It's amazing, like the
Marquinhos, no, David Beckham, on also see a campaign, I'm Paris Saint-Germain. Also, the man who winning game, no, and qualify because of draw, no, how I'm a midfield, no, yeah, Juma, PSG midfield, no, adding, so be team breaking it down. Beckham, dear, or the credits, no, and my PSG, or my midfielders, no.
Control the midfield, as simple as that. And when you control the midfield, then it's it's when you said, did you expect more from Bayern? PSG just controlled the game. It's like what Thierry just said. They controlled the game. It was a team that didn't want to lose the tie, and that's how they played. And I think when you control certain parts of the pitch, it's hard to break through. Controlled the midfield, as simple as that. And when you control the
David Beckham and air credit PSG how we control the game no from the midfield the moment you draw qualify where a Sony Egina Niakofa Pem Science Kofa Monkra to Sima e wo maso ye bape e beto aso e won kofo e cruise.
So abusia for ye mo wi bia kwa ba e de ba Pem Science Company Limited so edmaku a e wo Ghana ha wakofa edru nwanwaso e de abadwa so a edru no eye nwanwade akese edru ni din ne Cements Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule edru na ne mra na de agan no udnam now ti agan edru e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibi ni bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa edru nwanwaso ye ka ho asemi Cements Vital Herbal Mixture and then the capsules no edru a ye adwuma wontini mu edru uyo bia sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkeja be man ntimi man mu so kra bema ni ntimi mpagya no ho wo ye bema sabi wo ne obehyiam na sisia no waje mu a nso aduro ye kanfo de ama wo aduro ye duro a ebeboa ma wo ntini na timi asore agina so ebe ma mogya de afusane wo bema no mu ama bema na timi asore agina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wo hia aduro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na te kokra kona koto aduro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi aduro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wo ye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono a fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a aduro ebeboa wo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto aduro ne binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de ama wo afei so wote yaw o fitiko mu a aduro ebeboa wo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules afei so obi won ma sabi wa koja ne nan no na mogya di akire wo oba na otisa de bia hu mogya no tie ni ye pa se mogya no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betima abo ma mogya ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afei so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica aduro betima abo ama yaw ne twetwe na wo ni nyina atimi ate akokra no agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules. Aduro no eye adwuma wo ntini mu. Na enuane no bi wo aduro wo mu a eboa pa. Ye friend nitric oxide. Say nitric oxide no wunya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na akantare. Ba bebiem ba be hu ntini mu ama ntini metuma da wo modi atuma de afusane. Usisi na ya ye wo neurotransmitters a sonifree adwen no ho na eba eno na se obi te jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyanenwo bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne pa se usisi na yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi woko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edre wo so nom agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules edre age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edre age award efasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwe ni musa afie di anyim nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu maduro no sima kakra bi achi a fe number no a egu screen ase no o fe number na ye be no be kasa kama ni acho sedi obesi anu maduro no na emi na atimi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afa so ba bia be nya bi ato no ye di egu screen so memom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ni patem wo store wo person to be ton a ba bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy or stock kese a obenya dem bia tu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herbal omu nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens enso okay ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Kagetia Gate 3 the opposite pe edrei edra eba beboa eyi sa ho hawo nyina fi wa kwa ma enti pe bi achi kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pebito na enkotote ema na so nya wa ho den pepepe edama.
Welcome back. Kessben 92 points na 3.3 Kessben Kumase no kwasem se pemsen aso e de okwa obenya nu papa enti agan Semens Vital ye dropa momienko na yenkope binto na yebekọ 14 yebeto sen because edro no dro ano enam iye papa classico no baso nyame yadom akwasiada okọ Real Madrid that eja dem pan tokwa ma no home ne so we ni we nka tokwa pipe nko a ana ekosmi hu akwasiada we ya na classico no baso na okọ Real Madrid a omo tallest of players a omo enka Abelua coach no ene Raul Asensio defender no eja demo den a omo kontokwa enye entokwa ketua kra anopa ho a enra ye be kan se chwamani ene Fedi Valverde kato ene Brosanka omo adi bom omo du locker room no players ne bi na separate you omo nesa ka omo tokwa no kese pa Abelua ene Dani Cavalier omo di aboni Abelua ene Carreras Abelua ene Ceballos Mbappe ene Abelua ni coaching staff no Rudiger ene Carreras munyina no eko enti Sunday Classico no ebeko sen Florentino Perez the course in the ninja cra or who said as a manager no walusu dressing room no next year obey here manager obeti the next form ama santo kwawe nyina no etu atwa anunti na opese ode Jose Mourinho eba no enti Mourinho de Florentino gidi pass next year players ni pin na abeko omo kono dodo na ebeko here manager ne clout no e was stro to say Jose na wabe restore peace wama sanity respect abarema de omo club ni mu classic no de omo ehwe so omo be wini na nso de hia eyese santokwa na ma no hom ne so no eto nyina enso ebetwa ye nto aso na Real de ho a Real de say no omo epese koto a eda goal post on Sunday koto prayer recently ontimi na Andrew Lene na eda only one clean sheet per and we're keeping and Madrid essay Cotois medical person the fit dia classic webaso on Sunday no ono ana ebeda Barca epe Julian Alvarez na Barca for aya na makose player na chi say player ni mo make step ono entu na mo edikan one cancer ne club na say onya Barca beko na fe Barca for no efretire e de offer aba enti omo ene akwada ne kasa so onye bibi Oma ne club notification say onya Barca na obeko na afi ema Barca for no emfa official bid emra na omo na let go for emesin konwa na omo ento boy no emfa emra Chesney ono eye goalkeeper no wa retire nanso Barca enya series of injuries omo goalkeepers ni prepare na mko fa ne baye obaye no onye bad ote bencha dede bianim onkasa onfantako bia emba ama Barca 4% next year omo ema ne toaso na already our club no mu onya omo first choice mpa tembe be count on him bia no ono enso ebetimi aya available AS Monaco pese omo trigger 11 million euros na also mutua 4 Ansu Fati Barca player obo edi ama Monaco on loan omo pena omo betimi atua 11 million euros player no so buy no or chere say obeboa club no because so far so very good ama Monaco follow ebe say omo trigger sa clause no etua sa 11 million euros na fe Barca for enya sell on clause bia na omo enso edi ashem Wesley Fofana France ni a obo Emma Chelsea ni agent alpha boy to Barcelona se Barca for penkwa dia obetimi ade Wesley Fofana abre Barca omo club no Barca for ekwa Chelsea ho a omo hwe only 2 players Joao Pedro ono striker ena Marc Cucurella ono left back no omo mienu ena Barca for pese omo form from Chelsea Lenso Fofana agent alpha sakoda no available se Barca for penkwa dia obetimi edenaba Newcastle Liam Delap Chelsea for striker na goals abon said Johnson abo akoko no yeyu baby a ko baby Newcastle for so munya na wo ebe ni ye pa Marcus Rashford Barca for we say ni loan deal no omo be extend omo be so mo betua sa 30 million euros no Man United for so take decision say emfa hon ane baller Rashford ebe ball Barca club ni mu de omo ema na mabiem enti sika bia ba anya Barca mpo na ya club fofra omo ebe ji sika na to ye na omo Barca for Man United for enya sika akofa other players so apa Arsenal and omo ehwe so mo betimi age double league no omo ben say omo beje aka only 3 games omo winning all the 3 especially weekend when omo ne West Ham Mikel Arteta ni abrepa say decisive match no weekend against West Ham omo nya win a dia aka na de sabi ti say okuma boawo na wo hwe ne tie ahomanko a omo she West Ham they are good to go say league no omo beje PSG Budapest May 30 and bro almost say one off game on betimi amapo a strategy omo betimi ede agi UEFA Champions League Arteta or I double especially Premier League no omo wi a no ma consider UEFA Champions League final na so on the 30th of May Budapest Godfrey Odaroma Kofokro sun sem no Yen fancy hey.
Okay. Tony Montana na Branche Bako, refugee, no, a friend saying
Spain burger.
And the strongly worded note to be let it be a breve. I don't know. We are glad to write it out that the way Sergio is handling pages A1 video, AI video has come to attention, and we are appealing to General through Montana to free pages. Why should General block Bright video and suffocate KK's own, but rather prefer to show only pages AI video? We wish to tell the General to kindly stop showing it before Monday.
Hey.
We wish to tell General to kindly stop showing it before Monday. Hashtag justice for pages. Hashtag free pages. Thank you. Signed, Office of Kessben Innocent Boys.
Until the latter part.
Yeah.
Latter part na is strong.
Now one right from first line now. The way Sergio is handling pages AI video.
Hey. Spin burger.
First line now it is name the oil. This refugee. And so now I do baby no mama command.
Hey. Strong warning.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. With the moon Toronto and I'm a fan of Hadrian. We into the Omoya Mizan.
Yeah. Na or some group near the
Office of Kessben Innocent Boys.
Innocent Boys. More innocent in body.
7 years. More brimmy kukra.
Who spend burger? Oko Germany kwa o videos on kwa 4. Sergio Netiaso. Your videos on kwa 4 from Germany. Sergio Nesmem
ye the man bro funa china nkwa obeba. Sa bro funa sa ka china nkwa obeba.
Sergio Nesmem ye issue. Now what glass house. Now sir 2 spoons.
Okay. Whatever it. You go call there go find the word certificate about hospital message ye ba be trust there about.
Dr. Nimoni said you wouldn't what scientific hospital no. Yare biara obi efema onia no ye no. Eno na Nyankopon enam menema doctors for so eye a research about enhaban Nyankopon e de adom ye eye enupapa Nyankopon adomunti. So ube piem woni what scientific hospital nkwade a yare bia wo femu bia no. Se empo ewo mogam ne asi ni aduro kra Onyankopon enam yenso ebema ho atokra.
Ya so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam edu de amaw se de kokono na emum ye do to afidi so me afidi ni omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote di yare ne brewo na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so te be ye so yare na ma wa to yare ase wo de edi ni se ni badua se wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what scientific hospital a Dr. Fobius ya dwuma ne say enubna enu tan a obo ade e dum ye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo ma friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfam fremno emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no say ye nko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a kidney no say akodu se den kura no a nyare shemu na nye di na fo ni kirem e woni what scientific hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de mawa e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost rupi no eno so aboa ama etimi abafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem da ba bi wo no a onya tenkan kora so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no wo ba hyiemu a ehyiemu ana adwo e no mo so atese ne be ma no ensore kora e bia na e no bia da so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se e ya wo no problem e bia na e fibroid na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkohyiemu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na ho so e na wo form nkwawan e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ne ho so mo no na e mo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidi e de ehwe be da di amye wo se problem bi wo no mo a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi ntimi mo amane obi so hwe me na ne bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi akyire friend halitosis Yadia Bakua, Yan, when you'll be a Pewas Mobitia Kadiacha, I did be doing ya, Okasabia will be actually, Okodan, Numera, Oda Johnson, and Papa Penifono, a 40, 50, 60 years Elquanimono, or prostate Nike, in prostate enlargement, a Basauda, O Johnson, Tentam, so be Branson Adiachi, and my name Kerchi, and Yankofa Catita, a Manko Toba Memo. I wish you for be a brilliant tea, Mania Daje, Moya Didia, and Yadidia, sending what scientific hospital Ghana had ye. O Paya Sabia, dear Belfrim, dear Fidea, and the tree and Ubana and Alpha, what the near for Habemo, and the Sao Yadiamawa, not any what scientific hospital. You will Kumase, Atonsu, Monaco Junction, Yadansura Bankano, and the BNM, and Cranso, your Mars 7, your bank Janet Conadino, 0244 08 7687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
All right, yeah, but now, yeah, but also the Mamma kwa babiumba midfield action, Kessben television. India mo betranse hack healthcare. Omone de hasa Mr. Hasa capsules. And so aba e jaso also a drew tatare. Oni ebo bonko mo kakra e de afahuna fi ya to a program no so tutu city.
Sergio,
that is a
Adrom, Sergio, me ho ye pa.
The Nyankopon ase pa. Express here. Me nyamema blue margin for more. Amame. Enya easy. Boy, come kakra dey no dey brain.
Yo, Sergio, the di kan ma me na wo ne watiefo ene ohwefo nyina ase emfamra eye Kessben television so. Anopa yi yasan so ene atiefo ene ahwefo asa di mpu biemu a na eye adwumaku a ye frɛ se hack healthcare. Adaroma yen ane ye de also do atiapo abadwaso me ba che so obi ehweme anase so obi etie mi ena no pay awo Kessben FM so anase Kessben television so a me sre nipa ko no the next 10 minutes ye di anim yi die enipa kro me sre no obom ni ani die kwa so me de ahobrase so na ekasa che nipa no se enei the next 10 minutes ye di anim no on fem na so kakra emfama yen esan say ye wo ade papa eba ye de nsem papa na ebre atiefo na efo nyina me pa che so wonua bi anya osa se wonua bi anya osa me pa che tiani ni ye pa se wonua bi anya osa anase ayemkuro a enipa kro me pa che momma na so mra ha me pa che tie nkomo no na so koka kire onua no a wonya osa anase ayemkuro no na ye di kan hack healthcare Adaroma Ghana ha no yan ye di adura tatahwe asantini anasa kani se adura ya bia adura no annam se yiwan etu osase yan anampacho yakwakofa ba na nokwasem ye Sergio adura we eba ye se de Ghana fo agi ababa na wonum agi ababa no anyasem ketwa kra eti se ne obi etie na no paya ne se nipa ko wonya osanko adia enipa ko wo na so emra ha sisie na yenwie nkomo no na nipa ko wonya ne chefa Sergio se yakasa osa ene de ba de bia mi bisa sa akwesen na me amasa so yi ano tie me se yaka osa ye bacteria na sa emowa ye from say H pylori wonum na mpampi no anasa abre bia no wonum ade os ebre enipadua no womoto ye nsono no nkuma na we yefunu no eno na sa H pylori mo we onum nantemu na abusua ma menka bibi nchew emfa sa bacteria ye ka ho asem ya omokofa osarba no sa H pylori no so mo ba beto wo nsuru nkuma na we wafunu mu a aje wa adwena abeje esanse womo be nanti uni padua no mu nyina baabi obefa bia so obeja kuro ato onom wo jakuro to onom a ede honam yaw anebra wasa Sergio nyasem kuma kra enti yaw bonkomo fa osa ho no be ba cha so wonya osa nkona sa wo maame ya na wo papa onua kuma bi na nya osa number na gu TV no so mpacho fa na phrase sie na woni anim komo na yenhwe kwan e ba fa so e ba bowo ama wo osa no tu ase doku na asidanka nyame se asidanka Emmanuel nyame se hasa mesa ne hasa capsules enunu eba yi said ya agye Ghana fo a na kane na omodada mo na omonya osar nya asem kuma kra said yo ma me mfa number ni tudwade o tie radio no mfa number ni sisi yi o hwe eye Kessben television dia number no adegu TV no so no de fa na fra yen na oni ani nkomo na ka osar no ba bia duru ehun nkomo kire yen na yenso yemro ye number no ye 0240 2383 10. Mami si number ni suwe fama ni o tie radio no. O hwe TV ni dia me se fa number ni sisi na fra yen 0240 2383 10 anasa 0203 822 855. Misi subi mama 0203 822 855. Mbacho numbers ni mi ansa good TV ni sunu bia no wo de fra yan wo fra yan ya adaworo ma he ye mpanifo awa abotre woro mo tra se ne wo tie wo asem na wo de ba no asanko na sa ayawo anasa ayamkuo pa na ayawo why fasting amayamkuo aba yam na anu nkramofo ye nuanum nkramofo a moye fasting anei ayamkuo aba mo yam no monfre yan sisi ye nuanum kristofo ye nuanum romanfo a mo call lent a mo de mo yafon eto no a moye fasting ni wieye ayamkuo aba mo yam no monfre ye number ni sisi ye na osa no ho asam ana ayamkuo na aba yam no ye no ani nkomo no yam wo yam adu papa nom na wonom a osa biada nasa yemkwa bi aba nipa biam no afiri onom ama won soso ho atoprekope we enya na ada asam aye asam ada ho pefe a Ghana fo wonom enuamienu no wo mudi ho adanse a wo ka ho asam pa enti odofo se osa yawa bomodna se enei wo be frɛ number na egu TV no so na wo frɛ na ne edi nkobo afetie sajo osa ne yomo hodo makomako enso asa ne yomo hodo makomako enso me pacho tiemiye pa na sa enso no yewo anai bi wo mu abusua wono ani aden papa de edi kan diodona osa ya kan diodona osa enne ya na eto ye nsunu ni mu ade eto nsunu mu so baba nka ya ma wo so hu enne ya na wono man krofo wono so emenya stomach ulcer doctor menya stomach ulcer enne na ye friend say diodona ulcer afa ulcer to so biemu a ono na ni aden wo kum ni papa yes because wo kum ni pa wo ma so yes also kum nipa se wonu ma me ka kiro the year 2019 atwa mu no nanu atwa mu no enipa peptic ulcer nko eku wo nko ano na twa mu over 200,000. That's a dross year pa according to World Health Organization global diseases ye no almost say peptic ulcer nko ekum over 200,000 enipa wu ye worldwide ewiase nyina na se ulcer kum nipa eti se ulcer ye wa tutumi ko pharmacy shop drugstore over the counter biamu wo so pe hasa mesa and hasa capsules eye nuamienu de bia say atane kenkenka omienu na nantibo mu nti wo hwe eye Kessben television anopa yi a obo se nuanu mienu ye de atro ba ko ye tenten na ba ko ye kuma kase na ye hasa mesa no ana kuma no eye hasa capsules ebrepam minu udi nkomo ko enum no meche so obesisi anu maduro no na wo de tu osa na se firi ho ama ho atopa sejo osa foforo sa ho no mo aye ka ho asem a eno so na ni eden pa no aye gastric ulcer na sa gastric ulcer na abusuam mo so mra ha eno ataye mo a wo mo tanya bie no o mo ta kewsu na wono mo belche obroni so mo kewsu obroni so mo belche twini anaka ni so wo kewsu na abusuam sa wo kewsu a ho yira wo na wo kewsu na ho nam yira wo no na ama wo so etepa abusuam ulcer yarefo na se osa enya woda obeka so yaretra hwediye na amfa amma wo anto nanom ewonse do afa the final one eye osa ono so ha adwene pa no eye esophageal ulcer na abusunya tiai yaka esophageal ulcer no a yeminim ha sei no oho no mota beto omota nante wafuru numu a no ba befefa wonfe no ba befa oboa no oma ba befa upper abdomen wafu soro ho no sa no no ma nante asa ba be so ominim ha na sa esophageal ulcer ne de ba wo mo mutanya bi obo so mutanya amamman bo se na ne na mo munimu obo se na mo mena na ayere tan eno ne friends esophageal ulcer sajo sanu se nyame anyina wachi a ensuo na oba no kura na obenya asam aduane bia oba mini bia obenya asam eno ne friends esophageal ulcer no sajo ani enyan pa enti obiada wo tiem ena no pai ne wo hwem TV ni so no me pa chaw me maame me papa me wofa ase me nua kuma me wofa a wo hwe me ana wutie me se ulcer pa na ayawa anopa tuturumika na ko pharmacy shop drugstore biamu adu papa na ba aduro na esa ulcer nko a na ekum yafunu kuro afi nipaduam no ana ye ka ho asam eche wo no eye hasa mesa and hasa capsules me say me kwasi ntia mo de bia me nam fom me nto ka de bia me nam fom eti sa aduro e okoto na se wanya ulcer nko a na se nei onom ye anko a wusia me me say juice ka free mbotom juice ka free me ho sanse mabu kwasia na mo me wo gidie wo mu na me am wa retoso wo mu say obi a wonya ulcer bia enom hasa mesa ana hasa capsules no hoto no nti no ene ne me no to challenge no me de bia me se me no to challenge so me diw me no to challenge bia so de bia me diw enti me say abusuame ma me kasa anya tenten empanyi se kasa tenten entoponko me sra wo asa wonya ulcer na no payi a adura me say Food and Drugs Authority for Ajatumu say eye no ana me di ho nkomo ama wo me ba chaw fa number ni bi na ye ne emo nkomo 0240 0240 23 8310 me ba chaw me sisu bi mama ho 0240 23 8310 anase 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 anase 0546 189 405 me ba so numbers na me ansa good TV so no wo de fremu biasa so ayesia wo de frɛ na eka wo osa no ho nkomo kye ye mpanifo ebi krade a wo be frɛ no ye be kyerɛ so de betisi adidie ye be ma wadidie ho akwankyera no mo ne ade a enti hack healthcare ye de ye twa wo frɛ so be frɛ ye ne se wonya osa anasa ye funkuo aduane to ye mo na nei wo gya wonan a eye hasa mesa hasa capsules nonom ni bebre na wononom wo no na odi tu osa na se firi onom na ye kɔ yanim de bia maka se osa de ye fon na se anyanya wo a wo beje ho akyi nipa se jo ye hwe wo hanom se yi so obi nya osa oboni se your signs and sentence eniema edi adanse eniema bonka ye se o asoma si anase okoto anase obenten menya osa anase ye funkro de di ka enie so obi nya osa enipa kro ena ye friend se enase jo enipa ko ntimi na lack of sleep enipa ntimi enna afese jo so obi nya osa onya chest pains da bia na no kokko ne ya ne ya de bia na efra se peptic ulcer no de bia bo se nipa kona no kokko ya ne ja etimi man ho yira jira ne sa se aduane ana se ensuo kura na nipa ko obanom a na afei na kokko eye ne ya afei de tie nie so obinya ulcer so a onya friends awo eye ne minimo eti de bia nipa to so wudidi anopa ya facha me se wudidi anopa ya facha me se nipa ko nya ulcer obo se ne minimo de bia se jo no okwan ahoro no ote amaman no ote ntaso bebre se jo so obinya aye ulcer ne reps anasa na mfia se no de bia na yaw ewo mu wote pensi wo mu pa ulcer etimi ayesa so obinya ulcer onya lower back pain na chibra mu se no etatu tunu pa obo se de bia na ne ho ya obo se wo se machi kasa ni mu abu wakokotwa MRI wakokoye spine therapy ni mu ne ade da bi ulcer na ye ulcer efiri wo chibra mu na sia na baba be se osisi enu nti sa nipa kro no da bia wonante ba ko mieru miensa onru hanom ene ba bia na ose ne honam eye ne ya wose wabre wonante kakra bia no wabre sajo ulcer timi de sa eba afei so obinya ulcer otimi ya anemic umoja ne timi awe sajo eti ulcer abusuya sa wutie mi a ulcer ya de no yemfani agro mesrawa enei ani biaba hack healthcare daroma yen na Ghana se yenroi Ghana fo nyina esomu a wonum enom a omni di tu ulcer eti se Ghana ha ye kasai emprempren ya de ba bia ye giran so obi anya ulcer ya de a na se ye funkuru a anom hasa mesa and hasa capsules eye no mienu wonum ni mienu bomo no na di tu ulcer na se firi onom na ho to se yo so obi nya ulcer nipa ko na num timi to adidi friend say didi ontimi nya isa say ya funkuro no aba no so ekuro no ewo ne yamu na sabi eni ne honam ani a obetimi amia di kuro bi aduro bi agu ani nti no da bia sa nipa kuro no ne yɛfro no sɛbi ekuo no bɔfa no so sɛ ya na ɔfe Sergio timi de saba Sergio so obi enya ulcer na nso timi kyini no na nso timi bi na Sergio sa H pylori mo wa mo kofa ulcer eba na Sergio me ma no sie no sa H pylori mo wa no mo kofa ulcer ba no omo timi tuatua onfunu no mu sei omo timi tuatua mentu beduru ba bia busua wo ba kɔ toilet so no na ugya wana na mogya eba saa obi timi fe ne de ne timi ma otimi fe saa ulcer timi yesa wo de timi tetenta so saa wo timi gya wana saa ulcer timi de saa ba enti odofoi empanyi se kasa toten entoponko aduro no ne edi ho adanse a kyerɛ wo no aduro no ne yɛka ho asɛm ntimi pa chaw kɔpɛ hasa mesanom ne hasa capsules Sergio me de ma no sie no sɛ ne obi kɔtɔ hasa mesa ane hasa capsules so a sɛ ne obesisi anom no wasɔre anɔpɛ ya wadidie no so ahu na wo de wahwie ɛyɛ hasa ɛyɛ capsules mesa no ɛyɛ nsuo no ya wo kɔpo bibitu so de hwie ma wadidie wie na wanom twɛn 30 minutes ansa na fa hasa ɛyɛ mesa capsules no hasa capsules na no yɛ topa yɛ no wo bɛte mienu pɛ sɛ Sergio wo te mienu ana de pure water anom wono wi a ɛno ano no asi sɛ de wo yɛ na no pa no wo bɛyɛ na wi ano asan so ayɛ na nwumre saa na mmom no mɛsɛ sɛ ɔbɛtwe ho free spices food ho na yɛne ma yɛpɛ bi atɔ no yɛnkɔ PFA pharmacy yɛnkɔ Kolenak yɛnkɔ Dani Herbal yɛkɔ Freddy Mensa yɛnu ebenya bi atɔ de wɔnkran ɔnkɔ ɛyɛ tenatet wɔnkɔ halos wɔnkɔ ɛyɛ mia hodo nyina no wɔkɔ kanchi drug lane wo benya hasa mesa ɛna hasa capsules ɛyɛ ɔsatan fodro etia no pa de wɔnya ɔsɛi momananom hasa mesa hasa capsules
all right hasa mesa hasa capsules anya sem kitwa wa o se kasatenti ntoponko uso mu asma wa okay entino aduro bajiwa atrema wakankofo bi atiase hasa mixture hasa capsules also drew tatarika ho na kopebi ho beto ye papa 22 series yebeda sepa yebesa ne atra sibium dasene Kessben television Kessben 3.3 92.9 Accra oyibo watching na di we efri nyire behi abraye ne anopei or say it's my wish to see Arsenal play the finals of the UEFA Champions League because Arsenal has suffered over the decades. Okay, indeed, there also the Abraye and no. Hi to Odino Kwapia Koka. Oyibo watching message out the Abraye and Anopei and Yabuboso at the Mamono. Joe, good morning. I'm Real Madrid fan. But I foresee Arsenal winning both the Champions League and the Premier League. Just mark my words. Okay, the Ode Abba no. Me pa choma min kind message. You know how the pictures nefano. Emma. I foresee us now winning the Champions League, both the Champions League and the Premier League. Just mark my words. It's a promise. Yakubu Diko, Ahmed, KNUST, and today is my birthday. Yakubu, we had messages no fano. Emma Fafa number 90 videos no faso no na fi yenka Emma Y Yakubu Diko Ahmed KNUST otai the messages ebrayen papa yedasi. All right, Mayenko Ortega Junior Bantama on the way and so abrayen PSG number 25 Nuno Mendes should have been shown a second yellow card for handball, but I wonder why the referee said Bayern Munich player touched the ball first to the hand. Okay. Also, Bayern had a penalty for a handball of a PSG defender in the box. It was the same to Alphonso Davies. Okay, same thing happened to Alphonso Davies in the first leg in France, in the first leg. For me, Bayern was robbed yesterday. Ortega Jr., Bantama, and a pager message way, and so they abre and anopay because Kanza Bimbila Yansaka also message, Louis Enrique's side combined defensive organization with deadly counter attacks. PSG allowed Bayern to dominate possession at times, then attacked quickly through the pace of Kvaratskhelia and Ousmane Dembele. Kvaratskhelia constantly isolated defenders in 1v1 situations, while Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz controlled transitions in midfield. PSG's early goal forced Bayern Munich to chase the game, opening spaces within their defense. Marquinhos led the back line brilliantly, limiting Bayern's attacking rhythm, especially Michael Olise. PSG also issued smart. PSG also used smart pressing traps and compact defending to frustrate Bayern before striking dangerously on the break. Hey, Coach Skanza, greetings to Minister Patrick, Asawinsu Senior High School. Bimbila and Skanza Eddie message way and so a free brain and anopay. Mo church my dream minim said do one a Fenra game a course or Alliance Arena, PSG and a Bayern Munich. As a footballer in Ghana, your talent alone is not enough to earn you a national call-up. You can be an average player, but once you have a godfather who is connected at the corridors of power, you will be considered. The story of Felix Che saddens my heart. Oh, he is a boy of one of the people the chairman terms as enemies. Damparo Samuel, Edway Efri Kwaso, and so Abekanyensa, and Anopay, me free Kwaso, me call a year Inspector Ima. Nungwa Police Station, Accra. Good morning, Sajo and the crew. Please educate the against supporters that Arsenal never had cheap side. We beat two teams who reached semis of the Champions League qualification and are still unbeaten in 14 Champions League games. So we pray for injury-free and the trophy will be ours. Inspector Ima. Nungwa Police Station, that also the Abba and Eba. Other messages I want the Abba and pay. So, yes, I'm going to crab a biome and far Emra Midfield Action, Kessben Television. And again,
you know,
we be able to call.
I'm here to be very come.
Yes, I share another great game.
I will enjoy game.
Me enjoy Kaba early goal na ha ma drink kakra. Early goal no.
It will be na game na boring.
Na enye boring mami. Yes.
Maybe I don't come out with it.
Na makuma we fa. Me all along be say PSG ekugusia Arsenal.
Say na me say hono.
Because
hono akuma.
Okay.
On pity man
so ekugusia Arsenal na you know English club ba ko a obayi om ho dwuma mai. It's a PSG at English clubs no. Ba. Until na me pese Arsenal. Ejina ho e maye nyina. Na am discipline PSG mai.
The last English club to stop Chelsea, to stop PSG in the final of a competition here, Chelsea.
Okay.
And I appeared for Baba Cabeto, Moabeshemo Passa. And to say, almost she asked him for, almost she Liverpool for, almost she asked her for, Chelsea's cost up home. And on my bet you more Chelsea. And on my bet she Liverpool for. Into more herself, Arsenal for it as our con. And good.
Dominate here for some time. Until I say, you know, be a bit more stop a PSG. A day am I.
And no company testing one pass it.
But say, catch a Mickey say, I know the full the PSG ni Bayern, no alliance.
But make our man almost say, two things are very constant in all the discussion. Number one, dear Jumanema company, no, na make home. Because I said big coaches, and I was a Bayern Munich fa. Until after qualifying to the semi-finals, it was a point among for reasons. At the end, year can there. Until a buy, and again, Bayern Munich are at home, sticks near higher, almost struggle no, and also you discuss it. And moreover, okay, at a point, almost the English Premier League is overhyped. Because English clubs in every I'm like a Spanish class, but it drew where it matters most, Spain for in Akoda, and then you have English club in the final, you have French club in the final, and again in the Europa Cup, English club are represented, and the Premier League still reigns, but a more big game in the final, big one, big one in the final, in so Arsenal for beating me a job first UEFA Champions League. And also on Benet the recent Atletico Madrid. Two finals in 1990. So on Benet and I say Mikel Arteta after 5 to 6 seasons, he will be casting and pumping what me about to that level. What Babi do? So beating me I did the 2 trophies. Me dem who set trophy number Jim back or the but you know I football. Okay. Whatever happens in the final, but you know it was a great game at the Alliance Arena.
You know how I must support to football no the home. Any penny. Great.
76, right?
Yes.
76K. Wow.
You know, Nipan. I was some many videos in the Maya. You pay a while, Lian Sarin, and it's no much you know. It's a joy has everything go for wow. But that is the European night. And that is what Bayern know for. But company and me and pass.
That's a Kaiser Chiefs near Orlando Pirates or South Africa. The Paco Chelsea.
Oh, Metiase say the Paco Chelsea. But you know, one off. We more than the Dabia. We more than the Dabia. We more than the Dabia. It's just a derby. And oh yes, I'm saying that it is just a derby, one off. But Bayern Munich games in the European night, you know, stadium here fail, and who say it live up to $8 billion in terms of everything. I'm the ref, you know, they say Pedro da Silva Penhiro, or no, will be a bonity, but you know, Rafikalani had it, but ref, you know, on your Bonibia.
Well, it's one mistake back over.
David, one year Bonibia, how much that you know. But you know, the game once again, it be any in terms of the interpretation of rules. It be any man. Adia be a cray, a Juma and research, you know. A quick echo research was a baby way foul, when you foul, we only say, no Mendes, dear, no. Or Jeff Tia, current lema. Born in Sa, and San Eco Bono Mendes. Tony will be doing now. So you be sure I question Marco.
Nadia Bianco for Nipa a foul night happen or box, okay, from one player to the Onwa. Ni teammates a born in Sa. It's near course and the calls have been
from Vintina to Joao Neves. Yes, men so minya course pa. You see at the spot now, minya course bear 4. And I'm saying proximity. Me here I'm saying proximity tin na wan you know.
I'm saying proximity class from one player to another player.
Me before me your consultation I read no. Me the proximity na here say. Say they will see Ben no. John never seen team nya hwe. On team nya hwe. Inti kobasa adia inti na mkase je no a opinion bie in terms of the interpretation of rules. What the emotions and the baby I want to akira say na mraneka say na
baro tribunal cooking kind
yes
say the mraneka
yes say na mraneka spot on say na mraneka nti referee na one you mistake back say and I don't know company mu nyina akra omo ye coaches for Bayern no omo kra interpretation of rules no mo nim because he was asking questions why the Coral Lima Nuno Mendes born in your second yellow card. MZ Nuni. Oh, on the no comparison. No, her first leg. Afonso David. Yes. And then yes. Was there a similar incident? Yes. Why different decisions? No, but any similar incident. Any similar. Dembele de born about Afonso David in Sa. A different from Vintin had to Joao Neves. Two players from the same club. One player from different club, one player from different club, any the same. Until any the same thing. Okay. So we can say the same thing. Okay, ball are born inside. Fine. But so okay, the scenario any the same. So me the ball bright inside. And say me ball team fufro. Na me so me ball team fufro na me ball are born inside any the same thing.
Everybody tears one more kind in na ya hwe kwan adeko ofotiana ombezo mo ekire. Yenhwe inti straight away yenhwe market and I see bia amanfo comments bi won se bakwa na.
Oh, say comments ni na referee na. Referee na. And I will be a cocan Felix Chidi. Local players na some dey, you know, clubs na be deal. Omo medicine omo ko ya dem omo deal with that. Now, you know, ade ba ko Champions League na ade ade se nyina sanse sign ya dwene efri niemba bi ho ye coach mobile ana. A very key when it comes to the Champions League night. A lot of people believe we say, Coach, we nyadie, okoto players banana or yadie. A being so one said there be. O being so wa players are one or nyadie players in na pejano. O being so one said there be. No matter the players available, say coach and finance and two star players neswa. And nyadie say ubit me nya resource. Inti. And the may Barbie see the game I hear and say, the approach of the two coaches in let say Medikaka or has say the intensity, the fluidity, the free-flowing football. I share no pack the princess and unyanesa da ewa Alliance Arena. Because one need to manage, one need to be pragmatic, one need to conserve. Said the buyer or no beating the resource. The defensive plan, Opia wako your first born dear. Jose one dear, Diego Simeone one dear, Antonio Conte one dear, Carlo Ancelotti one dear, Luis Enrique so a one dear. Na say no we peer the game planner. Eye enema miensa e no mo de bae. Number 1 they say Zael Emery ene ebo as a full back, a right back. Enti the deadly player in terms of the Bayern Munich attack or the supplies ne be bana of ball na ehuno Luis Diaz. Enti Zael Emery in terms of 1v1 on Timmy Luis Diaz. Enti Marquinhos was taxed say anytime bia Luis Diaz beje ball no he should be next to Abranti aye friend Zael Emery. Enti no obi o hwe ball no bia hu say Marquinhos di no ahwe tackle we hu we ti Mumfan Fletcher fam na obo say Zael Emery in front, yes. Obo say Luis Diaz aje ball na free Zael Emery. The next person in line, I would say Marquinhos, yes. The next person in line, Marquinhos. Inti Marquinhos who are coach and the man they say Luis Diaz 1v1, Zael Emery entimi, even Hakimi was struggling. Inti Sadia, he's supposed to be next to Abranti aye friend Zael Emery anytime. That was the first plan. The second plan, so they say Fabian Ruiz, Ejuma Obabe, and they say Onion next to Nuno Mendes anytime. Michael Olise ebetimi ajebono. Nti uhu Fabian Ruiz at a point na obo with the left side of the midfield. The next Ejuma Osade ma goalkeeper so fan of Nese. Se goalkeeper no team aye feri pia jinja goalkeeper pe. Obobo na omonko the right side of Bayern Munich attack on defense because omu person omu create overload e wo ba bia Michael Olise wono nti saa nyema miensa we any instructions Luis Enrique e the man mrantie no. And again the moment I be decided say Marquinhos nko di no obi achi Fabian Ruiz add defensive duty no de kire ne say o je possession ni mu dia ma Bayern Munich no mo attack o na wo de counter nako saa na Genoa enhye no ekoye. After that now we decided omo be cut the supplies into Hurricane. Inti no obi ehu Hurricane. Supplies are na Hurricane one na ma because omo stop Nuno Mendes, omo stop Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz forcing the way through because na din so be stop no. Now Jamal Musiala because of injuries in said on the confidence level the call untimi nye take on so biu. Inti odon so Joao never sa playing out of the game. And William Pacho making sure say be Hurricane be could be on so stop on. And that was the defensive work from Paris Saint-Germain. And obia obema game no ye hu bia dia mo bia no say do tactically oba play that person out. And it's an game they call it. And on depend on their counter attacking plan. And it's all share Kwaraskelia. She be of far born. And within games Abaya and Abonina, Opemecano is next to their fullback. Inti Genoa, Shekwaraskeli far born. Opamecano ne try so obeti me ati no nche. Now look at the movement of Dembele. She born e kwa. Monsa ma e video no bi born e ko bia hwe the movement of Dembele. Na omun hwe time Genoa, this is the pass from Fabian Ruiz. So look at obiti said Dembele. Hwe Dembele baby a okono. Na hwe baby a So you look at Dembele until within the 18 box over Opamecano, over Jonathan Tah, over Stanisic, and our Paris Saint-Germain for Desiree Doué, and so Herbal. But she baby a Dembele from the right wing, no, be finish a ball over the central part of the 18 box. And I said, you the ball too. Intelligence. Nyansa ni experience I was you know, and I move by at the ball at tomb. Now, offer the tactical planner, Natima Yefeno, a PhD Ruemuna. You don't need a magician to tell you, say. se udi kan first go for sa plan na o system na ye adwuma ne kama because counter attacking and the defensive plan if you decide say obetimi anya first go you know obehu say o game no be work for you so well nti after scoring the goal na afi PAG for na nya confidence because tactically almost neutralizing the threat of the Bayern Munich team and Joshua Kemik Munsu ntimi Pavlovic muntimi the game no mo ba na mo dia bepem because o de ba beduru animu ho a unya ba bia Hurricane wo unya ba bia Michael release wo na what bia release game no dia momo and you know PAG fa ba bia desire do e fa ball na no mo ntimi look at how running at them and Abrantian o shoot so well the ball striking skills na beautiful keke and said you Bayern did what was expected of them but tactically no want me match to the level of team your friend Paris Saint-Germain. Baby omo beji ball ni be PAG for na I value dom. Baby omo benya ball in vital areas. Obo say PAG for na team value dom. Omo close omo anywhere on the field of play. So purely tactics at work and Oshaya it got to a level say company also improvising and varying the game no Eddie Nicola Jackson Ekraba still and working for him because Muzela Eko the weapons are still ometimi neutralize it. Bayern push omunoke at the doors so far enough you know now shaky na the home po and oye do betimi bia and mano ya once again actually say anytime be a PAG the game no beba no ono so betimi save him and you know you look at the number of saves mano no ya and so a podium into the counter attacking system clearly work for team your friend PAG. Bayern Munich on the other hand omo ya do betimi bia but again the defensive solidity the discipline backline of PAG the understanding and the cohesive play and omo pressing no desire do emo say omo team no ba na ntumrika omo bi nti wa hwe omo a obi oba yi bia yimirika hwe even Bradley Bakola ebe yi Dembele no look at the array of pace no dem nti it has been pace energy athleticism within the PAG team and for me I know na year magic no at the moment experience Luis Enrique override company and obi anim say at least per the experience onya the last time no this time the atom obetimi aye bibi ama bibia nso etimi akosi but no me no nyina aka say wa o hwe PAG team wetinema and then Kylian Mbappe no one particular venue omko anu omutimi bopa no na ye Allianz Arena and you know and we omo kire say game na course no omo na deserve say omutimi qualify but again mintimi nko Abraham minka Hurricane go ne ho asem say yo Hurricane obo left to say right o she go bi wo the FIFA Club World Cup against Flamengo and the left foot na ball no say no better on the right the boy but you know what the end of ball no try. Ono creative be something out of nothing. William Petro Jinan is throughout the game. But you look at Hurricane and do what the Hurricane. Now she angled the baby on the ball to a top class forward. It's just unfortunate. This is in ball our bottom. Maybe obey me as step up at the World Cup. For me, he was the best in the game. But you know, and now look at the goal from Hurricane. Into Bayern still no more tries on Besho character. But PAG game now arrived to that level. Some beat me and match in terms of pedigree, in terms of quality, and they have an experienced manager at the bench.
PSG, quite for more essay goals. 43 so far, the Champions League.
Yeah.
2 more on my record. Almost 2 goals to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
43 goals so far. The Champions League.
Similar profiles, different rules. Similar profiles, and they say they don't have anybody who attack the box. Who are bedru hono no attack the box no. So she Bayern we were white. Luis Diaz were white. But omo Hurricane no attack the box no. But so she team FNP PAG. They don't have anyone who attack the box. Because Omuni will be attack the box now. They have a perfect arrowhead striker or bench in Goncalo Guedes. But because of their transitional play, because of the pacey forward, because of the variety in terms of the attack, and the capacity of their 3 forwards, no, or players American or and you know, Obien say defensive you can pair Nesta and Cannavaro. Obetimi a pair Lucio ne one. Obetimi a pair top class centre backs. But you the defense be ampe and it's all do mutubrika. And I know that you're more weapon. Into your Karaskiri a fabola untimi. She Desire do a fabola untimi. She Dembele fabola untimi. And apart from the speed work now almost our Opia excellent footwork. Opia Jibona 1-on-1. The moment Tabako 1v1, you won't survive. Into Monshe go no. Na mo san fa enko Desire do attack no. Na hwe Dembele nsukura ball no ya ambidextrous. Ne nine right na hu de odebo. That is the sort of attacker. A teamer, your friend PAG are building. In terms of quality, they cannot match the MNS. But oh, share the direction of Luis Enrique, Messi, Neymar, Suarez now. Though in terms of profiles, you different. But oh, share the pace now, the co-opponents now. A similar style, and Diako. And you know, they've been consistent with that same style. So, me Kvaratskhelia, so me Dembele. So the Korean international no bebo, so the Bradley Bakula no bebo. With the exception of Goncalo Guedes or bebo attack boss no players no mo bench ni na mo ba, the pace and echo. Only one person abeka say, the physicality, the body check, or attack inside the area. Ni every flanks never no ma end inside the box. That is the sort of fluidity Luis Enrique team building for Paris Saint-Germain.
Thierry Henry praise omo midfield and say omo na ye adwuma ni nyina throughout. Omo dey do this level. Minim so any adwuma.
General
say omo be bia ye midfield.
No, for the 2 games I will give it to their defense.
Okay.
For the last 2 games, yeah, I will give it to the defense. Yeah, midfield.
Okay.
I agree. The midfield and no maka the presence of Fabian Ruiz ni adwuma wa babebo. But you know, Chef William Pacho, Chef Marquinhos. She ball and no Mendes ball first leg and amfa. By improving the second leg. For Zahel Emery to play as right back. Now what me a year Juma Louis Diaz want to minute there. But look at additional worker. Marquinhos so it me here. So for me, the last 2 games in the I will give it to the solidity of their back line. Ebe play Hurricane out, throughout, Olise out, Luis Diaz out, Now me attack here through 18 boss down. But the queen on first will no muntimino. I'll give it to their back line. And your defensive solidity, especially their centre back pair, William Pacho and Marcus Marquinhos, the captain Korea, do this level in the last 2 games. I won't give it to their midfield.
Wow. Yeven Nasser El Khilaifi, so Ansen Walker, president. Say no omo team, omo warriors, omo players. Okay. Omo warriors, no players. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
We'll change the move fast as no kind of.
Years to sign him, to be honest. Fantastic coach, the best coach in the world. It's amazing back-to-back in the final, and as I said, he's really the best. I said the best, one of the best, if not the best decision. And I took for the last 15 years to sign him, to be honest. Fantastic coach, the best coach in the world, but also as a person, amazing. And it's about the future, plan something for the future, to bring the best talents together, to put them together, to work together, with the coach, because of course we have fantastic, I think, we could have players winning Ballon d'Or next 3, 4, 5 years with different players. Could be the same, but also could be the different players, which really how the way they work together, how they live together, how they defend in the pitch and outside. I see them, I live with them, and that's what I love about the team. This is the fighting, they love, they enjoy when they go to the training, working together. Sometimes it's not easy, sometimes it's tough. We know that, right? So all of them support each other. We are just a family, and they are family, and we are family as Paris Saint-Germain today, together. And of course, I will not forget here the best fans in the world. It's about the future, plan something for the future, to bring the best talents to. It's amazing back-to-back in the final, and as I said, he's really the best. I said the best, one of the best, if not the best decision. And I took for the last 15 years to sign him, to be honest. Fantastic coach, the best coach in the world, but also as a person, amazing. And how the way he managed day to day, the players, everything, even with the media, and France is not easy sometimes, but he's fantastic. I know, So it's amazing. I want to say it's proud to have him in the club here, the team, everybody creating big history of the club. and this is what we want. We have DNA, you know. Today, honestly, we approved, and the players approved. They're not only football players; they are really warriors, and that's what I'm most proud of them. And here we go, well, in Budapest. You know, it's amazing.
Okay.
To back him.
Enti na life is so as more the to Idra and no full of praise. Ma coach. Who has more come fan home? I expect to say Ballon d'Or P crab perfume in the next in the years ahead. Yeah.
First of all, with a question now the Bayanam about Ballon d'Or full praise for the coach.
Yeah, very good.
Do you know? I say warriors, they don't have players. First of all, they have players. But the difference between the warriors and the players now, what you say? So okay, the previous PAG teams are. Me found quite BBB. Omo benya Cavani, omo benya Neymar, omo benya Di Maria, omo benya Kelele Mbappe, omo benya Di Maria, omo benya Neymar,
Messi.
Omo benya Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. So those were already made world beaters. So those were the people he called players. At that level, the only thing on mutim here is to play in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich and Omulusu by a goal to nil. Kingsley Coman a goal nitia or Portugal. That was a game Danilo Santos match. Portugal and Champions League. After spending so much from 2011, faculties are hold on moba. Again, for sporting directors are now big name players from Zlatan to Cavani to Thiago Silva, and out to Lionel Messi. So from Leonardo to Antero Henrique, and this is our players in Abai. Omobai no. They know more person munya no intimienya. Into the person or say those players were not players who were ready to die. Those players were not ready, were players no mere ready to fight on the field of play. Those players were not players no mere one, a unifying force, no more fighting for a common goal to make sure PAG a bit dominated the European game. Omo just sad from those players. Until he consider the Verratti, the Thiago Silva, the Neymar, and those players. They say, no, me a player, so my people are jiding. We are seeing now. But they no more person with the European game no more. So those are the people he call players. And then so Shem Rante we more. Offer Desiree Doué, a young guy from Rennes. Offer Kvaratskhelia, a player from Napoli. Offer Dembele from Dortmund to FC Barcelona. It didn't work. Fabian Ruth from Napoli and Dinaba. Ofo biti sa Joao Neves, he come the fan from Benfica. Vintina Kofeli ewo Wolves, Wolverhampton. And I'll come back to Portugal and Kofan then buy. William Pacho from the Bundesliga and Denaba. Zael Emre from the youth and Omo pushing the Denaba. Nuno Mendes no Kofan from Sporting CP at the buy. Inti Omo Kofa a sporting director from Monaco, Luis Ocampos. And now these are players winning, young players winning our buy. That you know, or buy Luis Enrique buy, and I said, you, okay, I say, on here, Nema, on my name, Coy, Lionel Messi, Coy, Kylian Mbappe, Beko Bandido, Uncle, or Beko, Uncle, Mbappe, Coy. I will say, Emmanuel Macron step in Mbappe, but one season count, finally Mbappe, Coy. Mbappe, Coy, the coach, and they say, we are better off without Mbappe because without Mbappe they can attack and defend at the same time. Mbappe call a PAG Champions League. Now after winning the Champions League, goalkeeper because the 2 games against Arsenal were the semi-finals of the competition last time. It was Donnarumma's match. Only they make a difference in the last. Yam tuna ketu yam first can be in Cajon, almost said that be fan Cajon. Only Luis Enrique fall off. Donnarumma come Man City. Now Makofa Luka Chevalier Aba. Oba and coach and said that have been a performance of him. Drop on the sofa of Atum. A bear affect you, my affect you, my bear affect you, my affect you. Now they are in the finals of the Champions League. And almost share guys not on the foot of player. Obia fighting for each other. Obia fighting for the last blood. Obia putting in a fight. Among who anybody are also level of indiscipline. There's no egos at camp. Who behave as a prima donna. Even with Dembele, I don't know Ballon d'Or on behave as a prima donna. Omunina are to instruction from the coach. They are playing to a rehearsed pattern. There's teamwork, there's perfect harmony, there's cohesiveness and understanding within the team. And no do my baby do say. Until Oshe, Luis Ocampos Nejina Hano, the number only the sporting director for them. One of the masters when it comes to so the players a bet team one. Young players, he's one of the best. Or don't they asile ekelaf in Cham. Until Oshe Chama wa pressure ban so at the point. And it you know by be a word or rejoice here. The Obeka said Nemranti dear. Who will be a is a who will be a show off. Who will be a chess or a big chobi. On the field of play, or my build a team. Or be a try so be cover the next person on the field of play. And no do my baby do see. And no Amanika say they have warriors but they don't have players. But you know what? I did about Obia can Obia the last time I can this PAG team in terms of lineup has been consistent. For me, that is the difference. In terms of the lineup, they've been consistent. PAG team back on an Obehu Kempembe, Etina Obehu Makinos, Etina Obehu Tiro Kera, Etina Obehu Wan Bena. Big Ubona name a pra, big Ubona Mbappe pra. But you know, this one, it has been Nuno Mendes, it has been Makinos, and the guys now, I read you know, almost the instructions of Luis Enrique. And no, they do my baby do this particular level.
Wow. Two simple questions nafi yemfa enoso ensia na yenko yenim Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kumasi 92.9 Accra say DSTV and a Oshe program ya channel 364 usabeka ye program yi e was so and a Go TV and a Oshe program ya channel 121 also sa ebeka Kessben television sanso and a Facebook and a YouTube nano on Sabeka programming. The Diaco Sunya and a Petri for by Munchen. Company, visit company. One man is saying out of 10, Waji Bundesliga. When I run up a Champions League. What man can say?
Oh, company, general. Let me give you 5 over 10.
5 over 10. Yes. Champions League final.
Champions semi-final.
Semi-final, yeah. Sorry. And
this Bayern team should be able to win the Champions League.
Oh, okay.
Bayern team will also the Champions League.
Okay.
Until when team.
John Nanyade.
No Nanyade. And I give Netrano. You do webinar with that Trano.
Wow.
Natrano. You do webinar level Natrano.
We do when you say umpeno.
Oh, you know me case me peno.
Waka.
Oh, David.
Waka several times for Hanum.
Me say.
Say some copy top notch.
Yes. No, the league team should be managed by the
handle by
yes. Bayern, and Tina Meka say, Henry do baby na game na tram.
Okay.
Not the experience of Luis Enrique na Broneso. And only tactically. In team man 5. You know, this Bayern team, here front 4. No. It should be winning the Champions League.
In Tienra, and 2 legs, you know, the better team the win yana.
No, I wouldn't say that the better team won.
Yeah.
The better team won. But they be been a man here better chibi.
Okay. The coach, you know, and your coach.
That is the difference.
Bayern better PSG.
General, exactly.
Players now, 2 teams in one.
General,
is that what you say?
Yes. She game no ball no. Madrid the no. Kamavinga change everything at home. At home. Kamavinga change everything. It was Abeloa.
Okay.
Inti Endra, Bayern fan BS, but they fireworks. But look at how the attack was neutralized by the PSG backline. PSG defense no one solid to say they know home, but or distribute 2 duties in my players be park and so and company could not find any antidote to that.
Wow. But I say man second chance.
Oh no, mean Kasian Pam.
No.
Daddy. Pam de mean Kasian Pam. I want to believe say obe building upon the 2 sessions now one yan. Obe building upon that. Now what team yakuna because Bayern almost last 3 games ewo. Omo dey free mu nyina no home no nko yi. Last 3 home no nko yi against Inter Milan, against Real Madrid and then against PSG. He need to improve the home records when they get to the knockout stages, especially against the big teams in the Champions League. Because the Arsenal sporting CP by Ofo Leverkusen untenya. It is all person the Champions League in media, you should be ready. So home dear will improve upon your game. I'm not saying they should sack him, no. Right. But minimum say the last 2 now will improve next time. So next season they need to sack him. But for now, I won't say they should sack him.
Okay, yebeko na fi ya twasuba PSG for the first time since 2018-2019. Team B anya final back to back, right? After Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And after Madrid, 2018 and 2019, the Madrid defended the title, no? And the
defended 3 times.
Okay,
2018-2019. That's what was
second team also all defended titles.
Yes.
Our side drew final after Real Madrid. Yeah. Wow. Budapest.
Yes.
18th 30th of May.
Yeah.
Budapest, Hungary. Arsenal. PSG. Any days yet, right?
Oh, you know, a big game.
Oh, dream.
No. Say, who be some said they were quite.
Aye.
Oh, man.
Go, okay, send me to off air. No, I'm going to repeat here.
PSG.
And so, but air was one.
No, Mr. Sama. I'm rooting for PSG.
Okay.
Sama.
Okay, I mean, guys, make kind of kind.
No. I mean, Mr. Sama. They are catching or be a meeting.
Okay, minimum so kind of now.
Oh, they've said on there with the home permit. And take a good morning. And the doctor so. Moment is I do. In
final, 2 teams in Dobe win the Abeshasna. That's what you told me.
Yeah, I still stand by that.
Okay,
Sam
okay, all right.
I mean, it's a Sam. I mean, it's a Sam.
Okay.
You know, in the final, in the final, no, only in the final, a team that controls well win final.
Okay.
So let's see.
All right.
So let's see.
When we come to questions, no kakra, I will have for BYT or Bayon Wajma. Mind you, we're now 7th of May, 2026. Meaning BYT being in Sabakwana Minubia and Nano, ABC, 7th of May, the 6th year. Nafi questions kakra ba ene or the and also bebre. And our match is a course, so our GPL. Wow. Unexpected results. And the only way results in a PP film by now. Now you one has a full best Carella.
Has the onboard draw 0-0.
0-0.
Because Chelsea winning by 2 goals to 1.
Yes.
Cedric Blast won by 5 goals.
Yes. Nations.
A Heart of Lion
1-0.
Ghost Stars Samates home.
Yes.
You know, unexpected in a nation,
Diano. Yeah.
And they unexpected.
Carella Sukunya draw a crowd. Because has an Enya Brise. Bibi betime si
why draw masters.
And no say o kaya me can say has Carella 50% say be draw. And no me kan.
Okay.
Because the almost yan 8 na ye draw. We are winning 4, we are winning 2. Two come wins me no club me no draw games o manya.
Okay.
It has versus Carella there. It is meant for draw game.
Okay.
Our Ghana football mundi.
All right.
Me na nyam wa. Has is who feel so. Or draw I say the 9th draw. If you need there, we ya double draw. We winning 5. We draw makuma konkono. Our kabuma is a 4-team draw game. Tias there. Em say afi we na kasa no. Won say as a book game na we di kan twa draw man.
What about said dreams ekwese became 2-1?
Eno na me me hu kakra say dreams
nations there.
Yes, dreams FC could be all out now wa kwakoshe became United will became no. To me no me no ya me surprise more than Ibia the Pando out of Lions a year because Lions ankasa no nansen ne mo de mo no form kakra.
All right.
But share baby na became da omo fro soro ba ko pe na baby dreams so da e bia dreams lose sa game we are hard ni bebre but dreams FC akwa akose okay last season nations ko share Heart of Lions and Lions so be share nations
okay
when another nations give you up or basket game the last game no
you better discuss it don't worry
nations winning one and shada nyam because last season no
all right
no ne Lions who play league no ko share but I had the no misuro kakra
okay all right. You will other local stories are quite make babe trust in any nano or the Hunsem Abrain. You never discuss a GPL matches no so I why not edges sounds no form no why not Ecoca Ho United and and the can also 11 wonders
make Buzam one Ecoca 2 teams in a was here
11 wonders Ho
very difficult
difficult pa ohwe for table no zamra table no zamra na yehwe e form ho no na table no to zizie all right mami nshaha na me table no very very tough na
omo mia obelt mu ye there
yes Well, me, yeah.
Well, me, yeah.
I do a papa. All right. Engineer Kwaba, na de Ubiano, yede, Hunsam so a bremo. Kessben television me call a Dr. Dawood Asoya Kofa and Kratoka Kraba, the can be bremo.
And we are not for your friend, Dr. Dawood. Menam Dawood Herbal Hospital, ano. Na enam meso enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Wodja manswa ene obi adi ho adanse. Na do we edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment. Ose fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade wom. Na drum yenu we adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua wo dware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wo nom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me pon djuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no a ese kware me ye adwuma kra se kane no te do we de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia ye ntimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
dura me yusu mama hoden pa ma metimi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi abegbo adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka mu sa ko spreader mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sole anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that is the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma mi ye en kan na mi pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega and I say me ma ade so na lock mi sisi say fi say me share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se watibi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo Herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pese wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house op Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
wasn't prepared to allow Bayern easy access to second balls. The final in Budapest is a game fit for the gods, but I'm convinced PSG will defend the title. Alaji Mama Salia, if you're on Jibanda line, and Epejawi, and so a day a bray. Mikoka said, me per se, Arsenal, a defender, Oyi Sa Sudiano, a free English clubs, no, Esono, and NTK, to be manemy, a free, a year, a Joso, a Yasemu. With the greatest of respect, leave our Arsenal for us. We don't need your support whatsoever. Don't bring your current Chelsea bad luck to our camp. You've never supported us throughout the campaign, so why now? Keep your fanful support to yourself, because I know your heart is saying otherwise. There be the message say, some is supported for a reason. Men person met is a PSG and English clubs. So to say, Midfield the whole in there.
Farmers League swallow the Premier League.
Yeah, League na yes, Robs or me Farmers League. Almost champions in to me
almost Italy for NATO. Last final was Italy.
Yeah,
and almost England.
I don't think I may yes now. Oti Josu untia beer couple crab
maybe I do that.
Maybe you know go be.
Okay.
Oh, we are going. In same way in them.
But the bottom line. For 2 years. Who be did your papa?
Renting what jaja. Book up program ko Emirates. Rent a kese what do you now ebi nko Emirates. Obi ko cars na asma na obo. Futi said obo team in anyway.
I think mu oji dey se fa na mbaji dey.
Pacho don't go there.
Me buso. Nka boni bia.
All right.
Tell me now for.
On fa message bia mind for final match no dey there. Or the bar. What mu oji dey pa se final match ni bia ebetimi asi. Kwame Kojo Bajiman so na I don't know. So when you say Arsenal Brentford Okoshebi.
Oh, okay.
By 2 months. Okoshebi. This is the game.
Okay.
Okoshebi.
Evia. Although made that is
Okoshebi.
Evia made that is.
Arsenal winning 2-0, yeah?
Yeah.
Almost a 2-0.
Yeah. And I know Kojo Ban why I meet the Indian. Whether Obomo dey no be do it. Ah, you know him behind this.
Ubohunu ha.
Say ni team no. Na ya asim na buy.
Yeah.
And a man a training ho kakra.
No. No go money.
Chief, we dey defeat the
on defeat. Baby, I'll be in Budapest for the finals. Don't say I'm going to support us now. I'm just going to enjoy football. One about you I saw can so and crew. Oboko hungry. Oboko. And so no Osinyas 19 oko. One about so or Jesus and we. Or some banon or tizin wa say be far. Yes.
Puskas Arena. I wish to be there.
And so I don't know. Minimum videos no I ready. I just had the diaries no. Na Haiti and Scotland and so Kakraiba. Na fi mo videos na mo dia bani nyina no ye behwe de mo de bae efa nsema hodopi and so ehwan sana. Ya ba GPL and other local stories akwa make me ba be translate abreye. Enti yenfa yenhwe diaries no. The videos no ready. Yenhwe diaries no. Haiti in Scotland so with my trying to tell
yeah, me sure say ons. Yeah, ons. Ons were ready there. You know, 35 days to the World Cup in Mexico, USA, and then Canada. Now 35 days in there, they might before I made Haiti and Scotland. So they say, you know, you not 35 penalty shootout at the World Cup. 35 penalty shootout. Now FIFA ran on 1978 in Argentina, but you had penalty shootout in Argentina, and you had the ball World Cup in Argentina. But in 1982 World Cup, and you could have first penalty shootout between West Germany and France. It was Sergio Ramon Sanchez Tipenwan. Sevilla Stadium. It was the first venue Your ball penalty shootout at the FIFA World Cup. And Germany, etimi a qualifier common na Germany ni Croatia and you cry 100% record at the World Cup so far as penalty shootout, so far as the number 35 80 and so on. Two countries that may become once na World Cup no enya dia so mabo bra bibrebe e wase. Scotland for and am do omo AD kan. You know, omo enya the chance to be part of the 1950 World Cup after the Second World War. But almost there be omunko after the championship and almost second to England. Inti omo player na odi omo ni at that time. Near friend George Young. And penny force Second World War Nielsen seme see inti omo mpene e omunko Brazil en konko si akan. Inti George Young eko penia no da omo football AFA. At that time, no, some friend George Graham. Echo pan Chelsea derby. So much a ball on my bar. More chance no munkonkosia can work up in be Brazil. But do openina and pen a moment me and World Cup in be. It is Scotland be the first nation to qualify in 1950 World Cup. But do omanko because of a new year after the Second World War. Into omo benya omo first World Cup in 1954. It was Switzerland and you know. Omutimba BPM and so ewo. That group of Czechoslovakia, Uruguay, Austria in that group and Scotland etimi eba BPM ewo. Na omu free hono. Omu sa BPM was Sweden 1958. And after the Sweden 1958, omu etimi ama baby omu sa ba we Germany 1974. Omu ko Argentina 1978. Omu ba Spain 1982. Bo omu ba ye nyina no. Omo no group for Brazil, Morocco, no 8. 98 no mba besi nyina asejo. Omo ntimi an qualify and 9th time. Adia omo timi aye in eye omo history obi adeka omo ye ko omo fa so share. Eye Netherlands 3-1 in the 1978 inti so share no eye game here o TV so general. The by Argentina 2018. Omuntimi assemble quality to say this time. Omodeba to this particular tournament na. Omode eba abepimu and so hontia. For omu team omodeba World Cup neto so na obia enso enhwebi. Enti said yo so Scotland team na team omodeba this particular World Cup na share omu team na omu Andy Robertson the captain for Liverpool. Omo Scott McTominay for team by your friend Napoli. Omo Billy Gilmore for Napoli. Omo Chi Adams for team by your friend Torino. And omo Captain John Martin Captain Edema Aston Villa. And so you know omo so Edeba. Anti so Scotland team na. This is the team you know. Omo de ba World Cup here. Obi show monument. With this kind of performance, 3 times on the Brazil Laka group, no one team qualify and coming. But I feel say Morocco should be careful. So okay, team we are, team we are. Margaret Gomunina Samaya with this team experience in terms of play because here's McTominay, the best player, the once best player in the Syria, Captain John Martin, Abo Premier League Nisa, Abo Aston Villa, and we know the exploit of the captain Andy Robertson on your screen. Into all show team now. We need team as Scotland, you know, almost to this particular World Cup. From 1954 at the BBC 1998, they are back Moba about Greece, this particular World Cup, so in Mexico, Canada, and the United States of America.
And the group no who say group no Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti.
Do you know?
Ometuma ko beyond omo group no na mbaka wa
Scotland
obia watch 3 matches no ko
you know Scotland I want to watch them against Morocco answer
sir
yes
okay
and Morocco should prove me something so at least omo to be qualify. I want to believe say Morocco will be the first African team omo Brazil group at the World Cup on beat me free mako and you know with the Moroccan team they should be able to account for Scotland.
Okay.
With the 2 consistent teams. But with the experience of the last World Cup, you know, I'm expecting team to win. But against Scotland, with the teamwork, they should be able to account for 8 team in Scotland.
Okay.
Now, you know, to Haiti. Omo friend Haiti, this is their second time omo back to the World Cup. Now omo first time West Germany in 1974 and omo ba be piebu ho. Nti on ohwe TV so a 1974 Haiti squad na you know omo de buy no. Yenim say Haiti for omo no so bebrebe. Just 11 to 9 to 11 million, you know, any population omo. Now omo first time omo ba World Cup no omo anye lucky. Omo beto group na no ding egum. Omo beto Italy na omo abo final from 1970 omo ba 74. Omo beto Argentine team of Mario Kempes. And omo beto Polish team with Gregory Lato. Inti sa wo hwe teams mi enso omo beto obuna Poland, Argentina and then Italy. So Okokoto group Argentina and Italy womu at the World Cup. How will you survive so far as the group in your concern? Inti we no omare omo ntimi anko bia. But omo play bia na friend Emmanuel Sanon. Ono na share omo first goal at the World Cup na general. Ono na that TV sui ochia Italian goalkeeper that particular World Cup. Na o say one year she no or say the record of goalkeeper Dinezov and so the World Cup because ultimately the ball at them and so Haiti team no you know almost first time in 1974 West Germany group na no shida no thing and group of cathedrals they could not survive you know edi free move group stage but console say at least getting 2 goals against the Italians no ebe more mudiako history books say almost say goalkeeper Dinozov na Emmanuel Sanon na you know or say go no here goalkeeper Dinozov na ovia ofemo nti eno ne recorder omatimi aye against Italy at the World Cup. You know at this time omaba back in the group no omaba be dem emu aye dead ya mo because omo anye careful they will be whipping boys. Sebastian Mann is their coach and you know French international oba be coach omo fa play ye the back callet and na ohun on your screen nti ya for Haiti full team no to so said you omo team no benya Wilson Asidor Osinakan e the Sunderland wa bought Monaco wa bought several teams for the French League 1 wa bought St. Petersburg and this time only play omo look up to him and then again omo Abranti no experience Martin also a player or Nancy omo look up to him and then Johnny Placid obu goalkeeper no other put no also the French league nti omo most of the players in the French league and then MLS and you know and on a Haiti for they back to this particular World Cup they are just coming to add up. I don't think so omo be anything different. They will be ripping boys in that group and they only need to be careful and hope say they will not concede more goals as said the omo ba first in 1974 omo team be concede more goals.
Okay, I drew Aka Brazil also a group no more. And so they are called the next group. In fact, there is no NCH na yen called the Great Kingdom Medical Center na inti omusonkra toka from the brain.
On your goodness.
Oh, Kriape mining crater Huasia, a poor mantam for the Krabupuri mantam for Metra Ghana, you know. I tell you for ya tiasem do, ya tiasem de. So said ye, I are a sabia o kunini, I dear are a sapapa every nipa, near Pomonimusem, SCPSC Tasabenta, and your bedra, and your one pump jenny, or Precase Jamma do a Fiticrotian and a Wachi. Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Anokwa, Bequidi for Tanua, never for Tanua Kono, ya repia etete wo for any Great Kingdom Medical Hospital for frya pawuntama na betia ayaresa bia won fidie mumununtum ahwehwe di pawidiem na ya de boa bia kope ba bia hinta no eyi ni pie na ya mwadro apeso ya general medical services and specialist OPD, internal medicine, specialist gynecology and fertility services, ya general surgery, plastic and reconstructive surgery, liposuction and tummy tuck. Opesa ushape no bakama kaka shape anasa de urology nina ye no central services afeyo eye clinic papa mfidi papa yɛde bɛhwɛ ni yadeɛ ne nyinaa asiesie ne kamade ama wo dental and dental x-ray services x-ray scan any ECG services bia fully equipped laboratory services kyerɛ sɛ yɛmfidi yɛde hwɛ wediɛ no deɛ ɛdutwam abɛfo kwan so deɛ paa yɛgye ayaresafoɔ so ɛhwɛ wɔn inpatient admissions ɛwɔ wards ahodoɔ na ne ɛda ne sɛ akorɔkorɔ deɛ yɛfa no kwa adɔktafoɔ ne anɛɛsefoɔ a wakwadare ayaresɛm ɛbɛnya wo ho brɛ na ɔmo apɔmuden ho nsɛm ayɛ yie Great Kingdom Medical Hospital wɔ kuropɔn afuamantam bepɔ no so yɛne Kingdom Estate na di hwɛnim sɛ wopɛ ho nsɛm bia anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wobuku appointment a frɛ 059 372 2619 anaa 053 084 8502 Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Your health is our priority. Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Quality healthcare with excellence and care. Brabe Podoso, no better Ayarisa.
Sergio, Chia were here for any at you for Muti Kessben sports and a pay. Your friend Solomon because a fee safi a ketiso. Sergio said interpretations are indeed about a player from a team now a ball about on one concern player and interpretations in home agitations be braban. As an interpretation, actually I drink a crab was one. A player from a team, Eden and I ball Emma the keeper, the same keeper, na keeper and a chebo na your friend indirect. So why is a player from a team abo one player answer? Na I know the Sergio a honor football people no mumma whom we I made a chill my dream pa Madam was.
A friend Alex. Kasafi Dubai, you were given Mukana Mikase. Where me boy Andy came Abaso. For the man say Andy came coaching a human of it me because Andrew Okase, Bola Yeshe, Ewo, Paris last week, you know. Every year to send ya, China and Brand Yeshe, no. Now, bonus will go to Limbem. A bemu pepe. And Andy, you teach him out, Now, let me say, Police, on Shani Kasaye, as I said, Madrid, a big club. And it is the next time, no? So we decide we be for Madrid, the one, or don't send a back for Madrid, the one. So we shall Madrid, and we just say, YG Champions League. I want to hear a better dream plan and son of a Champions League. And to me, Chamunina,
Sergio, Memo, good morning. Crespo and I make a every fufu. Sergio, Champions League match a course on a PSG and a Bayern day. A quite referee de by a fast than Ukraine, may a Barcelona need ye. Nanso Bola Bo Binsa 18 more Pejanensa and yes and San Impodana home. A the interpretation on between the Amaya and your penalty. She no Mendes day. Referee for us, so Momo Mohamed Sokakra. Mama by Sergio.
Sergio, good morning. I'm a pretty and Chaka Pam, the ma one my powerful now. Ah, Sergio, maybe be as you. Buy milk for Moses, buy a for Moses. Buy a for Moses, Sergio. Almost a penalty on. Sir, almost a person winning penalty no boss home. If you are swung, Ubia or Babia and the cocoa area. But if the book said it in Suye and Sana Yabaye, said the year, ATM. Any Asana Martino, Jama Refi, Ebedisa match we. Na ATM nya penalty. Na Refi Anton. The same thing. And as a Jama team, and so a Boboa, that's all but Champions League. The same thing was nya penalty. Refi so any mom. Because said the ya, oh no, Okwa, Herbal, crack as a boy near penalty. The same thing also say nya penalty. Eti Jama for Castle. Abi. Adibu obiwa oya de na. Ogi se oya mo no nko ahụ. Bonis oya no se onyabi hunta the same thing ade na oya no bi onso so no be face the same thing. On se Saref ni wanya susu bi ase bi aya band na se man match band bia o. But on se akọ etia German ni club team. It is no e ball boy nanka ATM I got say buyer ɛkɔ fa na nka referee kenye ne sɛ kebe ne de ka ba ya kɔ fa na kebe ne de the same thing na akɔ happen ti sɛ ɔmo fɔ mo santoma no din na nyame ya adoma 30th no member no ɛmɔbɔ no na me de mo gidie sɛ ɛyɛ dia Paris Saint-Germain betimi ade Champions League no PSG be Champions League sɛ de ɔmo nya adwuma asasa na set ni enka Royal House of Gold
mo want to say mo ho yɛ deɛ anti Ghana pa na sasa panetiki yanje a sɛ has ne kɔtɔkɔna yanje sa panetiki ngeja anto Ghana sana bro from we football musa and ba me one kasa home pa na yesisi hajada robo ajad na fi usem asna njina ye asna the same thing on by asna the same thing and on by asna nyame kan ho but mo hwe say Ghana football be ye and on ball on ball and Ghana ball mo say Ghana football man yo Dr. Kessben.
Good morning, Sejo. We did the mala misi me video every camp tama. Musa andi kase muziala and bra wantiman to keep people on. No, it wasn't true. Though children adwene ba enye no kre. Wo hwe match na scan you kura wo hwe boa muziala no oboy ya. So senior boat me take it on PSG defenders with me run midfield no no kwan na so ball ma what me say no ntwe no kura positive. Dias muna omontwe omutwi na doesn't add any, it wasn't positive. Nipa no adwena na omutrim an say oh ma me defe no me ntwe om na me yese me bo no obi triple me anu manya penny. That was the idea, and the PSG was using the experience and very careful because omo ye careful because omo nim so omo 18 nipa ni say no open nti e be jana ma na ye de obe at the end of the day ontimi mbo short e be block sana Dias ayesa throughout the game. Mini coach na kam uniform. That's the technical change and also coach in uniform. As well uniform no maintaining Musiala. Because Musiala was positive. Ball scan for no shot on a threat. Ye uniform man Musa no Bayern Munich or Muntimin Tekan. Because Musiala na go I can crunch and kono nebe shego na ono nebe tima committee penalty and BB wonders bin kon nebe. So me want to continue coaching because there's nothing shows that boy no injury be Emma ball no team ball no ball positive ball. Me I say coaching yes I changes. Only say mo dase ball Dias ball be no busy for nothing. Say Joe busy one much no positive BBA because I ball now ball and one or boss kopim say yeah the point. One time say sana but Musiala was very safe, was very dangerous. Onyabo 18 what say PSG for no hope. Ultimate drove through, successful several times. So we them the manu siwa. So and the king all there. You say Musiala and bra game no coaching in a mistake.
Joe Damparo no pa kwaso na medo aba no. As a Ghanaian footballer, especially Lucas, your talent alone is not enough to earn you a blaster call-up. Aside with talent, you still need somebody or top one. You still need decision makers, You have to be in good books or messy. Your talent alone is not enough. And yes, I can for the Chewian Timingan James, blaster was some kwaba, was sure over the time. African club competition, or the team are difficult grounds, could keep clean sheets. Was stayed top of the game over the years, but recognizing. And I said the opinion say he can work with his enemies, enemies in the moon back on and a boy nana. Me sure I'm tempted to believe so. So inti call up on a moon man in fair. It has to focus on the best defense. I'm afraid has to focus defender beer. So Mark Bessie. Even though I'm a phobia, and me sure say for the state emirate call up a second, we are second choice will be on no that. There every weekend be on the demo. The team that's other first. Na cartel and on the selected players, So the blasters on a man phobia, a man in the uncle, in your interest in a bay. People are serving their own interest. And that is not right. Untimin yes, I do an uncle be fan and support of that.
Alo Laka, I'm winning. I'm watching. Your friend said to me, "Kase free jamasi yonso. Kase free jamasi yonso. Me ejuma applies the clinic. And then my birthday. And then Yankopon the affair came in feel. Me da ho nyame ase. Afei nso ye kotokoi ya de bia kan wasem aka. Me dey blame ni nyina, ye fa blame ni nyina ma IMC no. Na pen kran ne nkrofo. If you say wo car na de ma driver, na wo je free driver ne nsem a. Na me say wo driver foforo a wo de car no koma no. It is oji na de koma driver no. Na say wo de free driver ne say na de koma mate. Na mate di ko nya nkwanhia bia wo ne ye bo wudin. Ti bibia ye mfama na pen kran ne nkrofo. Do ma ye no ye do ma sipi nyame nka wo mo. Ono mo players nyina. E da wo ma se ne ni buase wo de makotoko. E da mo ase. Mo
Frame Inspector Jones anoche Kasafri Asanko FPUP na leg na boy na hwe leg table no the common yan for 3 points no enka he de no was any Ho United no enya walk over but you know she na ma hwe leg tables ni na you some of the 3 points na come nti me kaim amone benefo no a e o madwuma no akasa omoda kan na e de hia ye I come home baby dia mo bia bye.
Good morning, General. Carrasco ne Old Botan Accra. Anope mi chi obi a was studio so am jidi so bo ade do obi anwe. General, I feel we Champions League in the referees no modern ball from power or modern ball from papa. I don't officiating a mumudi my son. General, says yeah, the Yasimuna won the favoritism and nepotism or babia or Yasimuaso. Favoritism and nepotism at workplace or babia. Infants and they came to a no year Juma government institution Kessben. Now obedient CV abetu or nanipan infants a friend is Ernest Bompon. Na waba interview na andi abusan is a friend is no see of free boy. No busy obusu CV da nanipan on free boy. On Samsung Bear and the same name. Wow, sure, and the other man be mine. So the Beman you're free no Kurumra or Samsung Bear and the same name. Instead, then I refer of free Portugal. Now, Paris for no Portugal players bear their war team. Namudi referee, I was answered the 15 matches per our Champions League. Namudi game, semi final big game, say a man say on bedi. Portugal player, a bobo, amanabo Portugal player, answer. Na referee no so san Portugal ni obeji foul onji so say Nuno Mendes de no first foul na Vitinha de no nso a ball João Neves nsa no nso eno so first foul na e dey officiating ni enye kra no ade referee no say game no poto e dey asem kra na ekoso no enye eno nso Olise so kuntim ni final third passes ni nyina enkoye kra yembo korat kele abaso eno ade o chere class enye Dembele na wo Paris team ni mo pa anka Ballon d'Or na wo se ekodima korat kele waya de General Baluka na me pa cho ma Kwame Miki onfa ekanisem brekum Chelsea Kofi Osmond ni interview ni ntusu General de GPL no force ye interview player na coach no on kan brofo ana Mr. Upa Yedru Luka na Kwame Miki onfa Kofi Osmond ni interview na after game na ye on fan tusu na nyina ye ekodima korat kele waya de General Baluka na me pa cho ma Kwame Miki onfa ekanisem brekum Chelsea Kofi Osmond ni interview ni tusu General
Sergio, good morning. Kessben amu bojuma nyame nhira mo pa. Me ka kire ba ya fo se na insu ye no. Sa na wia ye. Mu pepaneti. Omunim. Hwe, o de ko share referee. C'est Paris. Ya kofa Arsenal. Ya be hye Arsenal 3. Ya be ji wo monsa. Sergio, good morning. Kessben amu bojuma nyame nhira mo pa. meka kyerɛ bayafoɔ sɛ sɛ na nsuo yɛyɛ no saa na awia yɛ mu pɛpa no ati ɔmu nnim hwɛ wode kɔhyɛ referee say Paris yɛkɔfa Arsenal yɛbɛhyɛ Arsenal 3 yɛbɛgye wɔ mu nsa.
Okay, yan Simra na imatu asumfa mama Kessben television Kessben 3.3 92.9 Accra DSTV 364 Go TV 121. Okay, kwame yan hwabo for no sesem kakrai.
Franco Trading Enterprise eye biaya wo kwa ye ton phones papa ope phone na eye papa for niche Franco Trading Enterprise wo bi open Nokia phone obi beka se Nokia phone de se etwem eye yam phone kwa na o me ye da bi Nokia phones say ye papa ye touch and smartphones ahodo e wo dwaso okọ ye Franco obenye bi ope Samsung phone na ato se fold 4 5 6 7 and a pebiato Samsung phone type bia pebiano obenye biato ewo Franco Trading Enterprise ope iPhone from XR kodru eye iPhone 17 Pro Max obenye nyine biato ewo Franco Trading Enterprise ne papa and abenya ato wope television and ato eye Franco Trading Enterprise from 32 inches to 55 inches. Open deep freezer, open normal fridge, and atwa a Franco Trading Enterprise and a wasoko air condition and a pebiato 1.5 horsepower to 2.5 horsepower. A Franco Trading Enterprise CCTV cameras and a pebiato. Ufio ho, apartment ho, would diner with Siviano, uhia cameras, and your bobo, and your monitoring a Franco Trading Enterprise. Your branches outdoor, ewo kumasim. Yawa bako ewa dum eben Jepa Jewelry. Ebi so we dum eben Challenge Bookshop. Baku so we dum eben Old Malcolm. Baku we dum eben Kofo Clinic. And yawa baku we dum ewa New KJTM. Your number is 0245 316969 0245 316969 offer number way so ya bejo so ne no adi nkomo ne aboa ama wonsa enso etimi akabi Franco Trading there nyama papa nkoam ene eton enso awo yasreye for when che easy buy easy there na che se mo ato ade ewo ekwan a ummere ho de hia ne se wo Ghana card wo voters ID card na wo driver's license nyema miensa we ewo se wo bi nko ade a obetimi anante akọ easy buy your office bia your showroom bia obetimi anante wura ho ukọ easy buy obenya san hihye we ukọ max buy obenya san hihye we ukọ compute Ghana obenya san hihye we na ukọ capfam enso obenya san hihye we ya so ye nhihye nie we obi a ope Technophone Infinix phone anase Itel phone na pebiato wusika no esua for when it's easy buy and I say miambia mabobo sui ewo Ghana ha bebia wokwa na do Ghana card with the voters ID card and also driver's license now the phone a 2000 Ghana cedis obe deposit 300 Ghana cedis e dia maye 1700 Ghana cedis na akano ye be spread e dia amount na daily bianum wotua e 10 Ghana cedis e dia amaye wumpewe na opedien na ye utie sika na de phone ama wo utie na de phone ama wo na utie ne kakraka na wo use phone no ubehu anu wetie wie na fe phone no ababa ye odia enya phone nko wo ye obi a uhia washing machine uhia television anase efie nyema bi te se blender uhia kettle uhia sanyama ni bi usika ndrum fa wani kire yaso ye oba yaso ya enhihye ye beye ede ama wonie ye be boaw ama sabre wo bosumi nsia ye de product no ama na fo tua ne kakra enso ede ama ye ohia bibia de ohia eno driver's license de ohia eno voters ID card ene Ghana card for when it's easy buy your showroom bia na kopenya ma papa ni bito your number is 0596 920 578 offer number way so yɛbɛgye so na yɛaboa and then 7th of May 7th of May bosom na ade to so nson aka one day ɛkyena pɛ na fe high sense big promotion de buy no na yɛde ɛba na wieye high sense AC promo no ɛkyena na ɛba na wieye bonko high sense showroom bia ɛwɔ Ghana ha ko high sense showroom bo pɛ air conditioner ato wo sika no enduru ko high sense ya tete so say who na ko air conditioner bi eto air conditioner type ben from 1.5 horsepower to 10 horsepower obenye bi atom air condition open split air condition open inverter air condition open floor standing air conditioner for when it chere eye high sense your showroom anase uyobia open high sense R290 gas AC ni bia for when it chere yaseye ye be boaw ama onsa etimi aka AC ni bi abra sabre ya tetusu say who and yet so hotel na we see no apartment na we see no wo dan na we see no ejapade na wa ye no ebredu so the AC boho wo sika ni so nanso AC na beto no obeto dodo for when che high sense echena na eba na wiye ade bia beto bia na besan so ama 5 years warranty esanso ewo ho ede ama Kumasi your showroom ewo Kumasi City Mall your sanso another showroom ewo Adum Babu Bazaar building mu ye ben ECG your sanso obako ewo Telecel for office nchen ho ewo Adum we do ni chetanosom ene tafo a obehu high sense esanso ewo hobium high sense ye nyema no eye nyema papa enutiko na kope bito ni titu ni Asia ye de aba edwaso Herbal Company Limited e de Herbal criminal e de aba kope Herbal criminal bi eye crema bema e na using bema de woni obehiem e wo se nigie no eba bema woni obehiem amenye selfish ne chese ho ba wondwene oba ne ho e wo se utimi dwene oba ne ho obedwene oba ne ho dia eye Herbal cream and the whistle we use. We use so criminal beer, a beboa ye papa, and my bema when you obey Shimwa, which must satisfy Bano, ube apply kit to ebi, a will penis in home after 30 minutes. No make it sure say over wash it. Oh, was sure. Washing ye na fe bread seven your bano e babe shimu we so crema enijie obefan free bonto 0244 750 your number obetima frey and so I was so no for when it Unilever International woman of the Lux soap num e de abedwaso e Lux beauty tablet soap and a woman de abedwaso unya Lux beauty tablet soap ni bi e di dware a e beboa who be sham, ebe ma unwa ye sham, apart from so who ye sham no, ebe ma skin no etimi atoso, koko, tuntum, abesan so aboa, ema sabre, empo wenya vitamin E, and vitamin C, eson faso, asem den se, tablet sopa, en hono, wo de sa tablet sopi, wo di tu edwayewa, en hono da, dietia enete, and unti no so use Lux beauty tablet soap no, na udi edware na eboa, wa motu mo pampa ne nkoye, ewia na ebo, enunti enam so ma wo so ete, use Rexona, spray wa motium with the spray wa motium a ebeboa e reduce sweat no e de ma sweat no e produce bacteria no e de body odor no e de eba enunti kope Rexona ne be na use a ebeboa wo ye papa Dwabin Community Bank PLC Dwabin Community Bank PLC Shanensom upe loan asempa loan asempa anasa asempa loan chese obeji loan no abra unya problem bia ewo ho unkofa dime papers unkofa eyewo car papers unkofa asase papers de ohia ene se obeba na de krata base me pe loan no ye de be maw interest da so eye kitwe bi ye sanso de obatampa loan scheme aba ye maamemo ye nyamba mo ye yere no mo ye girlfriends mo munyina mo kopa obatampa loan scheme ni bi na djuma bia wo ye bia no fawuram djuma bi kakre bia ye bia no kopa loan na fawuram odi wuramu a ebe kese e de amount that investment account or shares and a pesa woto investment and a pesa ya a Dwabin Community Bank your number no a 0544 745856 wo for number we so a ye bejo so ne ene wadi nkomo ne aboa ama enhihye pa no wonsa etimi akabi enso ewo ho na de na smiley
make aka nsembia
asembea The be of this man. What smile is hard? As a pabia bana.
No, Bona Mania say.
Oh,
why come up?
The real sit what smile is my head. And then a woman, the no tia de beer. I didn't know what you know. I didn't know what you know. You that's it. You say some quite old to one. And we didn't quite all smile.
Yeah.
I was a couple come out.
Bright in the
And no quite the abdasi. So no quite be nature. Na genuine. A single mothers and celebrity Inti on Sunday we a single mother song. Yes celebrity single mother nature say min kwa and what showa. Monday, Sunday, sorry, a Mother's Day. Now, yet, dear, you're celebrity, a single mothers. Omo bom mo din ye pa o ko dwom o ko shop o ko adwuma o be dware nkora ni nyina no pa bibia mo ono na be san hwe nkora ni nyina mo nyina ko suku o maame ayesa adwei e de mawa onni hawo ye be celebrate o maame e de mawo number me de betu dwei send o maame picture fa braso na cho citation kakra bi fa ka ho fama ye na fa maame din e ka ho e fama ye on Monday's day e Sunday ye be celebrate no number ni 0551 66 6933 0551 666933 obetimi afreyan won number we so ofreyan ye be josum ne no di nkomo na ya boaw amasabre wetimi a celebrate eye o maame no na genua mame fa special happy birthday and from Madam Ophelia Apia wo United Kingdom na waba holidays awo Ghana awo Buokrom estate inti Madam Ophelia Apia wo UK waba Ghana as say uti Buokrom awo jo ahome ena ye wawoda happy birthday sronkom every Apia brothers and sisters o ene abusuani nyina ede eba ede ama from Apia brothers and sisters ni nyina ne abusuani nyina mo so mo we show Madam Ophelia Apia happy birthday of United Kingdom. Okay. And now about general.
All right. Come make you better see Papa Nafia twaso de amount for enche yebeba Ghana na Premier League games e course so any other local source come make you be try no ni nyina and so Abrayan. Good afternoon Sir Joe. Hey, did the man from Canville Tamale really watch the game? Musia didn't play anything. He was playing as if he was protecting his legs, afraid of injuries. He should go and watch the match start well. Mohammed, Air Force Base, Tamale, and a message way, and so Brian. You be free now quickly. You move the next one. Mensa Akawaha, Makatam said, don't sumpe. Na me ye free hokra na me mfa foforo bia emeka ho ebiom Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 all right ma memra sisi na fe ye bedin komo kakra bi na eba betoa dwuma no so e de mamo ye nchekra yemra na yentoa enkomo no so emfa mamo miko na mini sprint and limited penifo akodi enkomo pamcho omo na sese ministry ama omo krata ama omo tumi omo de amanfo ebetimi akọ World Cup aibekoso ewo USA Canada and Mexico nankopon eyaduma afia ye nyasem kitwa kra Ghana obia ebenya na sa World Cup oko akọ hwebi na yebeba na nimpanimfo abedi enkomo kakra de afa sa akwantwie ni tumia ministry no ede ama omo so de amanfo ekosa World Cup all right may wo Sharif Dean ewa ono member of Sprint N Limited ono ewa ona ex Ghana international footballer and CEO of Sprint N Limited Richard and so travel consultant Emasa project and Eva Ohene Sprint N Limited Ashanti region agent ono so ewa no mo ebetwetwe nkomo kakra the afa search media home for Makwaba. But also be a hoya dear. The Yankopon Asipa, Minsha in free. Now, when we'll be able to be sure the Mishas everywhere. Okay. Sheriff Dinner?
Yeah,
Okay. Ghana international footballer. Wow. Sheriff Dinner, why can't crabby briefly? With the time and the Beckham, don't worry.
Sheriff Dinner, former footballer, Ghana. Accra Suffolk, Great Olympics, and Rio Tamale United.
Wow.
And a member of Olympics team, Black Meteors, and the national team Blaster.
Okay, wow.
At least the Omuni Minidia, Mintimi Kasabibri, Omini.
Next time, I should invite to Unkwania Bonko Mopa. We book a crime, I'm sure same from through.
Okay.
Moya here for a Jumabe na Mudi. Come one crata be a free ministry, no. I am a Mokrata, I'm a later, Mekai Sankrata Nina. Honorable Kofi Adams, on one and Sasha Sankrata Yasi. So I'm to me, some for Manfo, and call a year Canada, USA, Nafi, Mexico. We book a crash sprint and limited.
Sprint and for the past like 5 years, Omuye Juma already. The amount for call had any football.
Okay.
The amount your team yes manage to do Mighty Jet.
Okay.
You know call tournament every year.
Okay.
Over Europe. So eba akwenti omo like ye womu didada.
Okay.
Asana World Cup no asem eba.
Okay.
So welcome no suba no so. Because of ye ejumani di dadansi and ye so mu say ye ejumanu nefa amount for enko no mu kosha we
because mo ye known dada titru ema government no say mo de sanu mai mo ta ye sanu mai pa haj e ho mo da amount for to kwampi okay in this chance we have mbutimi e de amount for akọ minim boss Richard.
Yes sir.
Also there now the betu dwa krade afa wansa na e ba nje no so
okay ntino a banner quint, one say, Bibia own sorry, can now I then would do what movie, for your processing. That is why I'm here.
Okay.
To be able to meet your clients in it's me out to in a year because you face US, Canada. These are tough countries, movies and share no, and I adding a cry in him.
Okay.
Bibrina, Coimba, Zomnim, the SEO.
Okay.
Intino, I will say, money here. That is why I'm here.
All right. Eva, what the rubber sauce one? And I said, you can make share no so straight away. And me cause okay, who here power special visa, a fee processing, air ticket, hotel, match ticket experience, and a fee the na man for brepas or to cry. Mobile cooler, mamma for Mummy Mukakra. Jen to say,
she say, first of all, Beba Abe register my sprint 500 Ghana cedis.
Okay,
but the whole package in now 9,000 USD.
$9,000. Okay.
Yeah, 9,000 including accommodation, ground transportation, air tickets, round trip, any stadium matches in Miensani.
Okay.
So initial deposit are over to you, and first registration fee 500 Ghana cedis. Now what bet you 1,000 USD. Equivalent to cedis with the rate, over to Matthew in cedis too as well.
Okay.
And see, $1,000 a cover America and Canada. Both the visa fees nina.
Okay.
Any like your funny say you can say or processing fee and we are non-refundable. Say yeah now appointment in Mawa. Over to you 50% of the money, which you bet you say you bet your joint. Your friend is saying joint account as Canibe woman. Say, ya domine ya visa ni mawa. Now what you are the remaining balance of the 50% out of the 8,000 account.
Okay.
But say, Yamin Piogu, say, Bani say one ya visa no immediately no. Your friend is saying. 50% now your joint account now a woman.
Okay.
Okay. Which you like we are sure say you benya visa no.
Okay.
Amount.
Okay. Requirement there some sense to be minimum Eva on kasa obekasa edu kumase de na okay na wo de no aba okay rich sansi subio mame yeah
okay
Sharif dina kaba sansi subio requirement no ebi nye refundable
okay so sena na Sharif person chairman say once be able no ese wo ba ebe pick form definitely until no a whole 500 CD no will be there. Now,
for forms,
US,
no?
Then, yes,
okay.
That is the administrative fees.
Okay.
Basically, when
okay.
Now, 1,000 USD, no, it's now my processing. One say, for example, they do with the Marco ABB and the amount. Sebi means small say Koya de Mami Saki, but what about Intino? It service now Unyano. A 1,000 goes for that to cover for processing. No, to no boss say visa fees too. No, and visa fees, of course, is not. To mean this can once you pay, it's gone.
Sure.
But what so we factor all that into 1,000. No, to 1,000 no unya visa fees no covered. And one year the air wow no so the acquired air processing. No, but what man say ha. And now says he should be also said. Because you're processing as groups. Now, in Pempino, there's been issues, instances be bring up, visas are ready. Misikana, more of a bit on so bit ya, waka baby, and the Siena ya, the tia, you shouldn't you know, and untina company yes, okay. Once I confirm more appointments, no, a so tia no more half at the whole. And no, office for how you can drop the money into an account, a bit more almost more per joint account. Now, that's what they do here, the practice in Ghana, no. Whatever makes it easy for all applicants, no, the company will make it also, will go along with those terms to make sure, say, you baby, you know, na you hear Sikana a bit twa ejumans because we don't have a lot of time. Now, Koye say, we are Sikano so abedane problem, and until our car say there's this amount to be paid once we secure the appointment. And in nine him say America dear, okwa that very day, no, you know the decision. Yes, until terms and conditions ni na no ewo Oba, yes, bitch, ni name one ma bet say and that here. But what man basically no say 50 no 50% no on saka visa na no one say with your daka no. Ebiana the burden of carrying 8,000 no and also ebiana won't na mabedi ski. Sa last minute no ebiana also plan so this can be a coach baby. Kamaji 50 no podia other 15 no getting the other 15 wouldn't be too difficult. But you want to say so all these are just ways to make sure say once we are through no we can receive the payments to proceed and the fact is refundable part no yes it is because once you are denied no yes we need to return that to you and also because America as we all know obiabeko we will do our part which that's why we're here but in the end no we would get maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or whoever may be, out of that league. So then, Boko and only
Matthias, Inti say, Evan said me, my sorry, some person Messica ready.
Yes.
Dear business here.
First of all, Internet na here one-on-one consultation because BBA mono is so information as now to one. And not in an office, no, and as a consultant, until once you made a decision, say you want to embark on this trip, no, who said there's a barrier, the barrier near the visa, and so now we look at the other logistics, near travel tickets, near hotel, which we have already prepared for. Yes, once our decision, no, make a call, come to the office. We want to meet you one-on-one. We want to know about you. We want because. Before I be qualify for visa, you maybe I will say ultimate exhibit say yes because before I was able to visa no, but if be ties, and then ebe ma kwenya say kwa, obesa backroom back because we know a walk up neko, a visa OG edia sansan with aba. Once a visa your types be brave. When you're the other ball brow, ako juma na say yes, but we no B1 B2. A friend is a non-immigrant visa, and no chess say you don't intend to stay in the United States and Canada. Oh, coho assassin with Chiaba. Visa is for 5 years. Yeah, we'll walk up now for just 1 month. If a wild visa, but so anytime Biana you can do so. And before we qualify, no, we want to meet with you. Now you say, then now here for Juma, and you be worry. You see, these are the ties now. You know, we need you to come to us or engage with us, then we can move forward.
Okay.
Yes.
Auntie, me who knew be o TV to so near there, but still I'm in Pakonimra 1-on-1.
Yes, of
na
course.
Passport, ni marriage certificate, ni employment letter now.
Because now it'll be on ABN or history.
Yeah.
When it comes to immigration history, ABN be wo America paying a bonaba. Obi wo apply for visa paying, they refuse no. Ebia send all your application no mistakes be brave ebemo. Then because America baby once all person visa that you have to go for a one-on-one interview.
Yeah.
Yes, and a visa officer and be making decision based on what they see and what you tell them.
Okay.
But what man says, Ebia obi call interview first and also will apply 2-3 times. No baby says my call 3 times it me apply be man. Of course you can. Every visa will be granted based or assessed based on its own merits. Maybe at that time, no, you didn't qualify because say na no, you couldn't exhibit those things. And so that is why we are there. You say you be na what intention is a person who conquer brand be we go through. Okay, say na no.
That's it.
Now also my feedback, and based on that we have a plan and we can move forward.
Okay.
Yes.
The $9,000 Sprint Unlimited so do World Cup 2026. Sheriff any rich mami sign Ramo Hobium. Yes. But a career does when my young kremu papa.
Right.
Okay. Dear Nessa amount for Sprint and Nessa amount for trustable.
Okay.
Okay. Some don't book US.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intino question will be some no. A question I'm answer before what say so obi at the papa only in him. You know, yes at the panetono.
Yeah.
And baby I draw no, we need to reach out to people.
Yeah.
Because this tournament Ghana, we never know when we'll qualify again. And America now so maybe we don't know when America will host again. And you know, yes, of course, everyone is eligible to travel. Maybe I know be home best of America, but because I walk up into Afghanistan, and you know, here's the thing: we have been in business for some time. Mibra Eka about the pilgrims to Mecca and all that. They've been doing that for years, and we've also been engaged in so many government activities as well.
Yeah.
And you know, it is something we've been doing for some time now. We have offices. And before I buy them more be to be creator say, of course, next one say buy then why in a research year one phobia keke because look at the number of travel agencies that book room.
Yeah. No crack team or hand man into Honorable Kofi Adams and Sasa any.
Yes.
A wapa.
Yes.
Oh, this are 2 minutes amamo.
And no. Emma who say yes, we are doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Intino, there's no fear. Everything is transparent. Oba, any question you have, ask, understand before you get into an agreement.
Okay.
Yes, Intino, say a bit more. We've heard so many things. Sprint is different. We're here to deliver. We're here to take it to the World Cup.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay, if Brem Kakra, Edia, Webem, Kumasi, there is some year, and Sana, say on Cran for name and conform more other places. Baby, teach you more Hano. But before some bow, Sheriff, 9,000 census will be most cover DNA, dear being
9,000 cover accommodation.
Accommodation, wow.
Yeah,
for period,
yeah, 15 days.
More than 15 days.
15 days.
Okay.
Most of the agency are doing 12 days.
Okay.
But we are doing 15 days.
Okay.
So 15 days, so yes, your friend is saying accommodation for Nakasa for extension.
Okay.
So in case Ghana qualify to the next stage, and a cover your friend road transportation from the state to Toronto, back to the state to the Boston, back to your base. We are going to base in Connecticut.
Okay. Okay.
So from Connecticut to Toronto, back to Connecticut again, then go to the second match.
Okay.
Boston, England.
Okay.
Then back to your base.
The Ghana matches no nyina no. Mo do omo ko hotel ho a mo na mba ensure say nipa kro no or stadium ho akọje games. Wow. Wow. Wow, tickets come home.
Tickets, stadium tickets, 3 matches.
I see. Wow. Okay, nti na eno so eno sprint N ese odo call USA na akohwe Ghana Black Stars World Cup no baby obeda our match tickets and afi kwaya be fa so obekọ stadium hodo na akohwe Ghana matches ni nyina ombeti no simple kra e de amount now if abrem omo potem he no de no monye omo fa hin no mra wo omo office wo hifa mo numbers ni ade ehun ya pa
Sprint and Kumasi branch ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium Heroes Park directly opposite Star Junction ne so hwa na ewo
okay
enti se obi bana so pese onya telephone number Obefre 054 42 82 179 Sansi Subi Mampacho 054 42 82 179 Wow from na onomo eni enkomo omduba ko USA well minim rich mamram ho den mudi be twa to kra mamamfo mo ATM yes as a mama manya vim wo mu pa
oh yes vim there here because we are poised to do the work
ko you have pressure where you so kwa omba so omukuta sika no
yes
kwa omba so omba a problem
yes no, to me no on say a international tournament America Canada Mexico name say den am for bebo mukro it's an opportunity I mean, it's the right time to do so. And I mean, you go. The World Cup is not only about going to cheer Ghana. Maybe you're a fan of another country, and through that you can socialize. A lot of things can happen. So at once you have the means, it's very important. Once you have the means, we're ready to take you there. They all say we'll deal with that. Okay. Yeah.
Intina and also I don't know. But if I see numbers, no should be yeah.
054
42
82 179
054 42 82179 from na one omo eni ankomo sheriff ya Kumasi number no
okay number was screen this
I know yeah
Accra number
and the Accra number no so
05 333
okay
16 979
Sansis Bio
05 333 16
979 and no ya Accra number Kumasi number no na Eva edi eto edwano enti mumfra omo na muni omo eni enkomo na omo do beko USA bibia $9,000 omo do beko ticket a odo be for aeroplane edi akọ World Cup no hotel a obeda match tickets nyina moto edi amount free hotel e ko Ghana matches ni nyina omo na omo fa sa aka ni nyina de wakọ about back to hotel eni eho eka nyina munyi omo ni minister ankasa ensa sekrata ya e wo me phone isu say no mo enin komo no na de tumi aso mo sa so mo de amanfo call World Cup e be dem asepa for coming na amanfo pesi e wo sika kwa o mbeko no nti sisi mo ba amanfo ho ato mo yi pa ye dem asepa e be sure World Cup na se
surely we'll see you there
yeah da edes grant is where
your boss back up
was I want to be nkasa
legend
yes sir
me who watch my feel pa
Christmas feel brutal me who me yem say no
unim e ma yem say unim say ye kasi edi nkoma ayem yo
easy
but niama monu maya mai you know ye rain feeder enti se me wa high opportunity kese me no share you studio say enti no me a big opportunity mama
me dream who that me invite to what baba
we invite me plane say me futu me fu baby am wo e wo Europe no me do Accra no ma from my bar straight me no 2 hours 3 hours
wow nkadano be me happiest day
I'll be glad to do something with you
but on the screen phone buy
mini sprint phone buy na nyame adom ye sana wa kan no enkrofo krom ha omo usika omo peso omo experience World Cup no World Cup we sure last time if you see who World Cup in a very big country say what 32 years ago.
Okay.
On say USA host World Cup no 1994. Mebwa.
Yeah.
Na after 94 no France host a crime team host 98. The year 2002 a call Asia ho. 2006 about Europe, Germany. 2010 in South Africa.
Okay.
And 2014 Brazil. 2018 Russia. Qatar 4 years ago. But unse we a different because countries are hosting na massive. Say USA, Canada, and Mexico. Enti enim se nkrofo ho a omo dia sikana on person ko experience na mum se no on be kone eyin. And asem na no wa ye they was simplify so wa born tough and say ministry ankasa. And etunisa e dia fresh sprint and limited say womumbra no mumbeboa because of our track record, because of our experience and our operations inti no mumbeboa. Enti sprint and so hwe no msie nyina yembra na yembeboa na yentumi inputting it together. Na baby ankrofo tu kwan wo krum ha pa Ashanti bunu is na afu nyina enim omuso no omo peball pa Ghana ha baby ni wa ye peball since our 4 regions. Until we thought say a be appropriate ebeba ne aba betena enkrofo te se wo na ase na ye ne Ghana fo akasa ye ne Ashanti region fo akasa ye ne Ghana fo nyina ne omo diaspora nyina akasa se yendie nyame adom what it takes to put people together na de omo akọ eye World Cup for Canada, USA na Mexico no ye wo nti ya ready nti de hia ne se wo mo ebe frey fortunately no ye wo your friend is saying agents e wa ha say na Eva explain here no into unya free Eva number na pe be sure say would be to dwa bio wo free number na impenifo no omo akan sem ni bia nso omo no omo nye communication 47 ne communication so de o simplify no ano no
simple
obia wo peso tukwan ekohwe World Cup ni bibia Ghana your first match is 17th June until you're more than 1 month and then 7 to say 8 now say you're bare 1 month 10 days there's a bare over 40 days Nyame Adma Richard Bekacho Richard a consultant on the project will tell you say Nyame Adma by end of the month eko first week June no ye nkrofo a ye gather omu nyina beko embassy they will go through the process no maji omu visa omu akọ hewa nti enye late kra nti se wo ye indecisive ebi kra akọ a omu enya visa ebi kra try anye yi ye ndi ya ba ya show say send ye eniama ni nti no Nyame aduma onsa beka visa you just have to give us a call Ashanti region bebia wo Ghana bebia wo frɛ number Ashanti region and I offer the wa Accra na pa na just say them inti number me sure say you have
all right numbers no ha
inti yes me da sepa we make time and
hey that's great you only wo kra me ho anima wo ta di we chi no che say amafo be say conk pa ni easy kra wow yeah there was papa for coming but for madam sepa Sharif Dean ex Ghana international footballer and COO of Sprint End Limited and a Richard on a travel consultant and Massa project we and Eva or Hene Sprint End Limited Ashanti region agent numbers no may sign Subium Accra number near 05-333-16979 Meta Bobo Subebre to our free beer and say Omuba Soriako days after Omuba Frey Busan number no no Mutum on board the Atremo. Kumasi number is 0544282179. And also my friend Namoni Eva in the Encomo. Penny for the massive for coming. Now I know be the Encomo. So all right. Intina and also I don't know Sprint End.
Once our money in Aba.
Or where you will.
Once our money in Aba.
Where you will.
Say one day no person be interview but me person me interview one day say
so
I mean what keeps you going
okay
you've done it you've seen it all you everything sometime what keeps you guys going how come you sustain your relevance how come you sustain your relevance 20, 30. Maybe one day, maybe some.
No, it's time. Okay, yes, that's it. All right. Yebedi enko sprint and limited pamcho mo friend numbers na mo no ni nkomo mo mpesa mo call world cup na titru mu a mo ham bebre no ma kanfo we e de amamo mo nko na mo ni nkomo 1-on-1 there so ye bia on be chiro o se kwa bia so o do boko world cup no ema uti empopo bibia ho mka cho from na mo ni nkomo na mo do boko world cup no e bo de masipa e be sa ni makasa ebio Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 ye be dan ho abasisi e nafi ya to aso de amam ye be call amuzu Herbal clinic na ya ko fan krato kakra ho ye ba local stories no kwa na ide ebe mamo
Mema etiefo nyina akwa ababa amuzu Herbal clinic na ye de dobia ba ye frɛ no amuzu garlic bitters eyedura emamoje die fusane ewo nipadua nu mu eyedura ebua ma obia ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obi so a otie mi a wadro srade abro so obehia amuzu garlic bitters prevent numbness so obi se mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye amuzu garlic bitters controls urine flow dia odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye amuzu garlic no mu a emeso kura amuzu garlic bitters prevent sciatic pains obi se doctor me to ase twetweme unye amuzu garlic no mu atu edi amuzu garlic bitters is good for stroke patient obi anya stroke obu a stroke na boni nkaye Unya amuzu garlic no atu edi. Sa medre na sofu bi wanya stroke for years. Watot wa mienu panom. Ai na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu garlic bitters boost the immune system and fight infection. Se utie me na se uyo chirembe wu yare biya ba bekra wa. Kopa amuzu garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene. Na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu garlic bitters dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu garlic bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu garlic no pancreas no ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu garlic bitters improves vision. Obu oho a ne pressure was with the man de hunu wo form. Onya amuzu garlic no mo ebuaw ma friends we ni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no e wosu bebre sa kope amuzu garlic nenom. Amuzu garlic bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre pansa wada ye frade be zinc ene sulfur e ye rich amuzu garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na mabody ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na ho edi ma no kope amuzu garlic bitters nenom. Amuzu garlic bitters enrich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa amuzu garlic no mwe. Nima moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunadechi ya watini nka. Amuzu garlic bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban ema sebuo ema kosu atuo nyina no emani nyina kosu kama enti oba obuni se a embe yie oba hia amuzu garlic bitters oba on person na wo eti kosu hia amuzu garlic bitters uko drugstore pharmacy anase herbal shop biara obenye bi ato upedro se mise bi nso a no afra mi nama eye 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu Herbal Clinic, Mauji Hiochalo.
De amamo yebe share stories ho comic the local stories no ebebre ba biwaji say fam kakra nra score lines isi e wo sentence no na yehwe table no minim say start bi kakra ho a na eno so de hunsem ato yanim who say Uja so anyone hunting. I also about. But you say they are one say back when I mean before league matches now. Of course, also.
Yeah, General. Oh, share this season now. A team beat say a year Pando out of Lions. Well, no man will fee part this season. Anka first anka Pando a venue. Effect from 2003 or mobile near from Sagisi true. And 2003 house of folk penny dika could break or move home a year record. No. Emma Afina clubs to be 2004.
My brother Bashir Hayford started so well.
Bashir Hayford.
He started so well. Okay, we did twice.
Say a year team Pando out of
Lions. Go beyond coaches.
Yeah.
May I know?
Yeah. Lions by 2003 no more reader until 2015. A game against us of folk. Cape Coast. And I ask question almost 4.
I mean,
almost by last game. You want to be asking you or movie and Omukoy. Omukoy, you want to be a man or Masaba. But I won't share coming back. And then last season, I'm toss me, you know. You know, only 3 seasons ago, Accra Lions and toss me.
Okay.
By the next season, no marry. They say Lions will say second division pair. Pair table now, what division 1, zone 3.
Lions.
Accra Lions.
Accra Lions.
The following season, or toss me, the following season warrior. Say division 1 also acquired was Harry.
Osako division 2.
Division 2. With 2 matches to go, say no. Or maybe week 28 and Jaka 29-30. So Accra Lions are not careful about second division.
Oh.
And last season should do this second way league table no so a year out of Lions a battle for relegation. So best survival the last 2 matches. And I say 3 matches I can also Pando out of Lions any win. And omo lucky say omubenya 3 awarded points. B as our game no kebet my draw because anka be a year voter derby. Either Hoy ebe surprise Lions and our Lions be show. And I say be draw. By nam says our game ni nwenti no. Eya dan ya omo 3 matches, eya 3 points at stake bi omo beje. But say week no disadvantage ni say wunya sa awarded no na omo ana omo pre na omo win nyina so win a ebe say pass no way. And Pando out of Lions at Nefie. This is not the first time a Nations FC question Pando. When a Lions will buy how many Nations ancient the first meeting Lions at Nefie ma Nations question. And last season Nations FC sa question. So the 3rd time in 4 meetings our Pando Nations Asemiensa and a Lions was Bako. Inti Nations FC the boogie side at the Ama Pando out of Lions. But last season, no, Lions of course, Mamuso be share wo Abrankesi. Emma no so near man ko yam farmer Nations FC. Say Nations FC no almost after defeat to us of folk na near ma chiapa. But sorry no e pejo omo kakra. Omo a home game to play but 2 away matches left. So Nations FC bet me a survival. And now Pando out of Lions bet me a survival. And no ya asema yebusa. Bechem the CA Bechem United and Tenefie the best for Dreams FC. 2 drawn games will Bechem. But Anwa Bechem United lose game no by 2-1. And wo share and what them more course Dreams FC di wura mu a. Na hear from afar and a year said a game no proceeding say kwa. Who say Pando out of Lions friends Dreams FC for no. No money a break per points and also the IBB. Say who real league table now. Dreams FC about Begina ye. Bechem United. Be last 2 weeks are not chem.
Yeah.
Near more week 28, week 29, week 31. Na baby omo dane hu pa. Ba no more a game no mo ne ho beboa. Ye the points na mo. Enti epeja omo ba ye. Hope insan ka sa game na ye no mbetimi ahye Dreams FC na ka e bia omo soso no etimi age omo ho but enei enema ntimi ankoye amfa omo ama say just omo sa hwe say omo ho match edi omo ni mo mbere and yeah Olympics mu ba kwa relegation je no Ghana League na otimi nya 44 points 43 42 ba na worry utimi nya 40 plus and between the Obaji League ne omo kwa relegation no enu 20 points.
Okay.
and the TSCC or Ghana League nim so obi to be the 59 60 G League no obi anya 40 41 but no relegation less than 20 points gap no but how they fato to other foreign leagues in the dey ekoso no the boy wa ne say yeah dey no do oba winning points e chain e bia dey o ama no ndi onyan but how we ye table no any 34 matches na yeah pe 3 points dey free 34 matches nim ye ntibe reach up to 80 points no eno so hard ne kakra but wo mo kɔ ne dia points o mo de kɔ relegation no far better than ama no ne for de ne nso
okay
na game an obia hwɛ animu pa bechi brekum Chelsea a wansha obekɔ ene mediama wansha bia ne dream say oba win league for the second time no be 25% bet
okay
every so match a ekɔ so enra and what between omumienu na in terms of head to head no brekum Chelsea were upper hand Chelsea say enra get win ne ka ho manya 14 wins emu 10 fie ene mu maako 9 so ya abonten na 9 no emu mienu etakwa emu baako ya abrankese ena awarded point enso 3.3 goals so ya abrankese
okay
that was second season no omo third season na so omo no omo bo onso omo ba Kessben ba first season was brekum Chelsea 3-2 second season enso Chelsea enso ko share ena third season so referee sela so kai say supporters no person obedi match no mo toto abo ne niam ba park no so to na ni biem ena oje adina disciplinary committee no edi ruling by no mo edi points ne ma brekum Chelsea ena team Kessben elusu sa points no if you oba no matches o ma bo no 31 matches no Chelsea ashemu makomako dunan ena mediama enso ekuta share of 11 wins by 11 mu ba ko pe general na ye brekum. The only time I must say brekum no October 2011 in about 15 years nyame admo October ebe na di 15 years mediama ni win brekum. That was a game the late Yusuf Abubakar ede mediama koya abrantie friend say Louis Ajeman enya the only goal the man mediama beating Steve Pollack's brekum Chelsea in 2011. If you have no omaya dia draw general and drawn games oma bon 5 emu 9 brekum but emu ba akopɛ na mediama fofie so no omu wuram no na ebedin me kan was a bad din say mediama betimanya sa victory no when brekum Chelsea here points in badly and in 2014 12 years ago June 4 na brekum Chelsea bo week 30 general no more draw na wa win aware at that time against King Faisal was ekrum Chelsea were 38 points ohia sa or 40 points ohia sa match no badly when a team and the answer dey King Faisal won 37 points eso hia brain no na brekum Chelsea mo ma relegation elsewhere na Aduana Stars so we and against Kotoko Aduana Stars Kotoko 2-0 even Esquanda penalty go for Saka but omunya 2-0 win over Asante Kotoko eke league nim when na Aduana so adi league ni peyo and brekum Chelsea so similar position and anu onu so gina onu so anya draw e wo Kumasi a onu so awe and omutimi enya equalizer just Mohamed Tatanote oda so team ani dia de King Faisal Assembly ya onu nya first goal and brekum Chelsea for take no ebe shaka ho sa na sa na o se kurum ye wie game no and Chelsea di league nim and 12 years Ramos say battle for relegation ama no a omatimi anya sa draw no sa win no bi omunya one win ka ho a omatimi anya wo mu Premier League status so next season 2026-2027 season but mediama so dream to win the league no so eswate ama say Samates so make say Samates ontimi baby ani Gold Stars baby omo wane ban ntia de a and Gold Stars ahye no ama say Gold Stars between one boboko ani dia de mediama no wa close and 3 matches na aka no over 3.3 goals back ho dada be ba count technically sa match na be count o say mediama mum e fight for 2 victories and 3 na aka na nim nyina and the next game no action no against Baseke Holy Stars when Baseke so lose just a game this season with you that was against Asofo Efri Obano, Johnson Smith, unbeaten at home. Since Odrane Boboku. Odrani Boboku and the first game of league was against Kotoko and was say if you about Johnson Smith in lose war a pine parko. Enti Mediama bet me akwa say. And Mediama Bray say no Benya win. Ewo Biaya your friend say Camp Park. Crosby a War Memorial Park. I buy a pine. That time Okobia when win. Even Enzema Kotoko. And na etimi atia Boboku e friend say Karela e okromo 2 penalties FA Cup that na malam ya ne coaching Enzema Kotoko ansa na Kotoko e kwa she Karela okromo a break his agents na da wo so Mediama against teams na wo sa Western region no say Mediama fie dia you know unim say team bia no asensa Mediama dey home e call takwa wo ya away side of free Western region what ma sha Mediama wo ba wa abonten no Mediama records no te sei eye wasaman na tena atakwa na akon ete Mediama share no okromo when na team no ekuta nipa ba ko dia anase ekuta nipa ba ko a so wo share no kura enye news ba na first round no dia Mediama bo fie no wo share wasaman nti obetimi akose when na Baseke ba takwa ko be ball 1-1 and Baseke lose wo this time Baseke only start so no na ye we here sa points unim see league no from there 9 position neighbor no so we lose one game ubu wan so abeda 13 wa abeda 12 ebi our 9 position wa abeda 13 wa abeda 12 wa abeda 14 enti minim de betimi aba ha ebi Baseke be lose sa game na ye be wie table no so 2 matches edin and more so sa ye bibi fa ho and a tough match enso nyame adma de be wunti Mediama losing to Brekum Chelsea no a big blow at the Mediama, but as I say, Adia Brekum mine na be pese, Brekum Chelsea Benya and Kudimno, no one so team dear Uram. Enti sa game no so make us month of May no. Ayana Edin Padema Mediama. So bet me I say Brekum Chelsea. The only mayor or Marcia be a what I say bakope. The Akan Koma Brekum Chelsea. And no wonder said this time May no. Esa abosom na eto so a Brekum Chelsea esa ade Mediama F4 enso atiko e ka form and referee na no odi nso no na ne matches a wodi no eya na niam so timi koyie e na timi aboa yenti sa game no ye game a no aboa wo Brekum bia ho ato na emom ye nwi adwuma no ebi sa wo ho eto ato aso a eno so betima has drawing against Karela no de enti e ma sa game obi abeka ho asem ne say na ka has rene ya Mediama lusu ya ka has aba equation nim but has of aboto ne de no kra even though say mathematically no 3 matches na kan has bet me agi league no but eno ye time a Mediama no go stars nya lose o matches including Mediama against has last game but has of folk entimi answer sa game no amana ye off and drawing against Karela ade a da hodada no ameka no was 50% on bet board draw and draw so nkwai 8 and a we ashe 4 has ashe 2 what the NC Cup ka ho a Karela as a has 5 times has a share 3 times o kasa 2 wins ni nyina boma and be ma draw games no 8 meaning say has any Karela United airboard draw there ade da but there ba ko ne say aka 3 matches say has board draw ba ko kan we say Kim all time has of folk league a wabo a single season wako most drawn games ebe ye 1980 has equals our record 15 drawn games in 1980 and then they has about 14 drawn games
Kabako
aka one more game a draw has a equal on a record of 1980 or call 15 drawn games every house of Benvonim but the woman no in the Premier League era has caught 13 drawn games cry why quiet 12 and they has a track and the mienu aka ho in Premier League era na there has a record but as we saw be ko 15 no aka ba ko pe na wasa wuram enso ho enti before say no so has of folk de ma omo all blast kudos to them o ma try kem all blast contention 16 years all blast berry 71 72 ebre pa 80s all blast koya on to 1996 and san back and that time George Domu koya adwuma no e ma at a point na all blast e ba so aka punya no mo je no more far players beat second Canada Babio the lives of the Michael Asantemo Eddie Wuram goalkeeper the Mike Robinson no mu di wuram na ne matimi koye e de ma all blast and all blast jira na so a e no sa koye and okoye the last season bi a wobo na all blast she kotoko home and away Kumasi ni Accra agraso adru no all blast jira na so omu produce the likes of Richard Impong omu de Clement Kofi omu de Bismarck da mo baye omu de Obedo Wusu mo baye but ye hu de na afei all blast ko ye hu omu bi ma in 60 years so this is a time also was the black magicians because team near forming in 1940s and you older than most of the class of my boy multi Ghana League no to all blast kwa Ghana League be that ending and the more blast in Ibia say obetimi kura say all blast e buy actually on your Ghana League title. The best of my room a major trophy was far back in 73 in the FA Cup against Asofuk. And to all blast are break. And this time omo buy no omo raso mbesako so beating 11 wonders sa 5 goals no general nyame because before this game no atimi akọ all out Vision FC no na ye akọ win 2-1 on the road into oba fie ne de you go see say sa win no dey ba no a game a wa won ne wo bo no also gina ye and all blast nya 5 goals and so concede 1 e ma say all blast gina bre ne ye only home matches so untimi nhyɛ ne sa so onya 1 win bi ebiem ka ho de a no me ka se oblast be hu no nti o hwe to hofo na anyam ya do feature ko no ye be the last matches no mo that down no last 3 games aka week 32 33 34 no ne hu obi a na ni faith enso o say why ene beko enso e wo Ghana ye league nim young apostles so try omu fie ho ne de onya kope omu points no mbeje afiwe media man e ko hye omu wo away ba media man away no na ye doma na kotokoso ko hye wo after losing to Asofok enom ko hye 2-0 efu oba na den say wo be hye team ani de young apostles wo fie enom de kakara kasa apostle beka league nim a e home performance similar to Nations FC. Nations FC points are when you know akwa fie until no mo sa ko hye wa away na ga away mo points ni na 5 pe na ya away dia kan nyina ye home but last season Nations FC ko 8 matches wins e wa away our money has to folk and a tie in terms of away record last season has to win 7 away matches a draw a 3 Nations have to soon yane there also draw 6 matches for away na Nations be league no omutimi ko doma no makose omutimi ko pando no makose omutimi wuram no makobo draw omutimi ko boaso no mashe kotoko no omu wuram sa but this season no na ya din for Nations FC so mbese enti league ne there baby an go stars for no me yaje omodi ometima hadwene yes go stars betima hadwene
dia mazo mo mpene
media mazo so mo mpene ba go stars wa ya ade woni fie ade ba ko adi media manya pa ye so aduro ye friend say ho for if win no mu be win wo takwa no
yeah
after the win omo 1 game per that was against James FC and omo so omo mobiem and to look at the situation sa match ni omo home no omo nusu ofie da and wa be se omo o bo ba kwa so mobiem what say the points no o wie ya o mobiem no dia aka na na so obo no what for 50 ya the points ni ma other teams no omo no boy and no na saka sa 3 points ni kan wan kanya ni se tie analyze
BY team and found here. Nyami admochna. If a table near here, papa. 3 matches now can most likely aim for and a bit to me a relegation. Mienu Edinkai Ayu Omozom Domoko. Almost say bye bye to the GPL. Ho United. Omo any 11 wonders. Okay, can't make it local stories no bebre. But I like Mama Sally everyone to the line. I know on the young apostles, some director of communications. The announcement be for aye no Nadia Majin Bibia. Also, the Ghana Premier League continues across league centers over the weekend. When 2 young apostles play host to Nations FC in the second of the back-to-back home games. Wow! The next year, when for young apostles, how many nations? Wow! What a game! Management has decided to maintain the reduced gate fees charged during the 3-1 victory over Vision FC in the midweek fixture. The match arrangements are as follows. Okay. I'll see rates 10 cities for popular stand and center line. But Pia 10 Ghana. That is to say who and a VIP Nico for 30 cities. Gender Brekum, no question be free.
So confirm my.
Still, I mean, empty seats be free.
Say will be a green home. And
be a general.
There be say general and blasters. Your friend say a cotton has a be a gate free at the door uncle.
Oh, but see them say centers, apart from Accra and
Kumasi, match, but depending on the game, any baby, I do bet him Crabas will be so a job. Chelsea team say, said your Kotoko supporters, a great team say, Omoko Munya Sana Bricuma, only that Doma Force Wega.
Said ye,
I'm to be a match, Omoba draw, home draw, Omtimqua require perform
relegation. Vital game, very important game. A bit me a cushion, Monaco, a cool also both into Unco. And the men and the management is also pleased to announce that the price of the replica jerseys of the club has been slashed or reduced by half. They will now be sold at 100 cedis from the initial 200 cedis. Okay, Intina and also no. Alaji Mama Sali Aiwa, emu vital ones na mapiki na mede abano. Replica no, or send them the 200 cedis. Say Oma Tisu say who about 100 cities. Kwame Mickey for local stories in the Brian Afi.
But you know, my missus and Fenfia na 20 bobo kono. Obeke as say national teams ni nyina no. One more as prepare for a qualifying games. And I'm so man na 20 so ya to inside at the former Marco camp na ne. One more boy and Kofa Kensi obini kofo dia sempefe. And a boy and Kofa Kensi ewo a Ghana man soccer center of excellence. Match ne ba ne wie no na Ghana na 20 team no wo metimi edi nkunim ekofo dia sempefe so ma shomo kamienu a wo mentimi anti. Eno koda nche ye toaso ewo eye Accra 2026 Eba Construction so Athletics Championship and a Ghana ye hosty and so ewo Ghana on Tuesday and a Jumedianum and so betimi ashashe China no number sports minister no Kofi Adams on ne eya pamfo nyina ebesia na eye preparation empempenso a etimi akwakodruno wo metimi adiscuss e de free ye beko Commonwealth Games ebekosum ewo Glasgow Scotland woni bia Jumediano ebekosum na Jumediano ebasum on July 23rd to August 2nd and a Jumedianum ebetimi akoso Ghana yebeteki part and so ewo eye Jumedianum athletics yebekobi yebebomode trumika swimming basketball eye cycling weightlifting gymnastics and netball and judo nyina no yebeteki part and so and am so emma enra wo metimi apa eye Commonwealth Games yebekono Ghana House wo metimi a launch na Jumediano wo mo ko eye Commonwealth Games ni nyina no eye THB na ebekitiomo miriketufo wo mo mbebo boxing THB Adaroma awona kiti Kumasi Asante Koroko awomo sanso kiti Karela no wo na Sabredie wo mo ebema athletes no wo bia jesintenu a wo Jumedie na sen THB New Jersey wo mayem kire se Ghana House no na ono sports minister wetimi ahyebi e wo Jumedie na se a wo metimi epa hontuma enso e wo
short on ya
ebeba na honorable minister ekasa no okasa e de fa Jumedie no ho yenti ensem a okaye e de fa
However, as we promote Ghana House, we must be very clear on one point. The greatest drivers of traffic to Ghana House will be the performance, visibility, and conduct of our athletes. When our athletes shine, Ghana shines. When they win, the world pays attention. When they carry themselves with discipline and national pride, they become the most powerful ambassadors of our country. Very important. Therefore, as we build the Ghana House strategy, we must place athletes at the center. We must invest in the preparation, technical support, welfare, training, qualification pathways, and performance planning. Ghana House must not stand apart from team
Ghana. The two must stand together. It must be connected to their story, their effort, and their success. Ladies and gentlemen, government under the leadership
some of the honorable sports minister honorable Kofi Adams were they etuja ewo jumedie no enso ase Ghana yebeko Glasgow THB and a sponsor ye Black Stars under 17 team no womo so ediomani akere AFCON aye babeko anase yakwakobo Morocco na enamsom emma coach Prosperity Ogum one name 23-man squad players are odiomoko eye AFCON 23 players and one name you yede coach Jumedie no enso ahead of eye AFCON aye kono Ghana Football Association president Rocket eso krekuko share team no catch say never say die spirit now one more and man no exhibit throughout one more preparation ni nyina no one more emanin twaso ewo AFCON because Ghana World Cup ni ko bi ache AFCON no qualify bi ache until she qualified this time I was say omutimi eyade and so until the minister the FA president ensu timi ko share omo ene omu di nkomo apart from no so na 20 omo so epe World Cup ni bi aka na 20 de no e de musonkom ni nyina so beka na 20 team no na 8 cheating ba ye e de ban eto ye so no ene aba back sabere a ye bo qualifies ni minti ade a GF no eni e wo team no ho ye papa omo so e bo qualifies nti omo bo first leg e wo Ghana return leg no enso e ba koso wa maya ye friend Uganda.
Canada na under 17 for the team bia ombo bia nja no.
Under 17. Me kwane mo ma. Me kwane mo.
First time yesi ni there. But we ni there.
Me share ni intra mambo ball list because from any na omo di teams omo boba Solomon Kisi ye ni baby o Michael Ama ye ni baby
o new generation.
Na okay Michael Ama
on the minimum.
Joseph Anan.
Okay, to find out.
You know what they say me cannot find out.
Yeah, me so find out. On the head of
yeah, you go put on crop say DNT.
Microphone.
And the first
management committee chairman Krawa ha. Oh, Senko boy. Management committee chairman Mr. Champon.
To find out.
Aye, me be friends is here. On for dim no, yes. Aye, me on for on clubs and so so man.
Call for so who be team be obi a.
Yeah. Any other good on one bench.
Okay. Matthias,
general. Also pay the idea.
Oh, you know, I said that is the norm. That is the norm.
Okay.
Say, if we are seeing
Timana.
Oh, say obi any madukunjo mane.
Okay. Do the entry on the Bible about me banentisa.
There be some more baby. See obi any say national teams of the ban and say dreams for na do so che obi a. Into be come no omo anti omo to say pressure be no. No, you know those are facts.
And yeah na want to woman.
I do know Etiana Brazil for the under 17 obi team channel. Argentina for the omo.
Conclusion now will draw. Na say be beba. The beba nentisa so.
Mentiase.
Say beba ne say.
And I am the list.
And one team is chain man in France and our conclusion.
Me cast you know Matewase. Me so me say Adam national teams under Blaster Accra be no omo under 20 omo obi be omo nti ubekum no omo omo so omo ni omo teams ne do so ubekum no ti free ti ba pressure be ba ti na za di nyantum
di your balance as well
obi a wa we kradam okaso obewe koto da enyi na chi
all right Grand koto no enyi na so na enfa ntwa
one ewe koto no wa we kradam In the past 7 years, everything in our football has been about you and your chronics. However, you have failed to produce a single world-class player who could match up the qualities of the likes of Mike Lesian, Asamoah, Sule Muntari, Kojo Asamoah, John Pencil, Derek Boateng, and so on.
Quite cool to know.
Alright, George Akwesi Efriye, former Vice President, Ghana Football Association, former Black Stars Management Committee Chairman, former Under 20 Management Committee Chairman. Former quote in the Tintin and said,
no kind.
Okay. In the past 7 years, everything in our football has been about you and your chronics. However, you have failed to produce a single world-class player who could match up the qualities of the likes of Mike Lesian, Asamoah, Sule Muntari, Kojo Asamoah, John Pencil, Derek Boateng, and so on. George Akwesi Efriye, no the way go to Facebook. ɔtwerɛ we wie ne tintintin say 7 years nie ɛyade a ye football ya ye womi ɔmo aya namfosɛm ɛne abusuasɛm ɛna ɛkɔ so
ɛn koko football bɔ
ai koko football bɔ unimu a untimi mmobi ana unnuanimu a ampasew ɛno nti ɛnam so saa ma sesei yɛntimi nya world class player bia ɛwɔ ye football mu te sɛ Michael Essien Asamoah Gyan ɛne other players obobo din wɔde we tu wɔ pɛ ankyɛ ora George Akwesie Frie ɛno san so ba biom ɛsan so bɛtwerɛ Mr. Kwesi Nantachi, Mr. Fred Papo, the late Mr. Jordan Anagbala, Mr. Fred Crystal, Mr. Kujo Fianu, Mr. Wenya Miche, Dr. Ransford Abbey, and others. Thank you for putting the nation's interest above personal gains. And also the quote we and so about to us general. Okay. George Akwesie Frie. All right. Obubo dini na. And obo mabaso. Say omo de oman no do amakoma so. Nemom woman mo say dear personal gain. Ni twi ko be kan say. You know personal gain. We can say general. You know abenya. Do benya. Ah, nkwa. We a quote from the former vice president of the GFA, Ora George Akwesie Frie. Ghana Premier League ebaso. Matches ebaso. Meka say BYT akika matches no. Nemom say table no say ene si akwakoye. Mediama 56. Baby any goal stars 54. Points no abeka 2. Has 50. Samates for 47. Dreams for 46. Ediana for 46. Karela for 46. Bechimo 43. Basake for 43. Kotoko 43. Swedro Blacks for 41. Nations for 41. Brekum Chelsea for 41. Pandora of Lions for 39. Young Apostles for 39. 38 year vision. Hohoi 30. And 11 wonders 13 points. General, say no teams mienu and April League no. And she said that 2 points and a domunte. Mediama can 3 games. Gold Stars also can 3 games. Mediama next game is against Basake. Holy Stars our way. Womubo wia, womeba home. No mababa bo eye Pando Heart of Lions. Womu wia no makwa way no makwa kobo has. We ye Mediama 3 games. Oko eye Bobo Kefen Gold Stars. This weekend or rest oni match biabo yamane 3 points. Abro ne hohoi enebebo. Wo wia obekwa way to Dreams Uwia no betene fie atwen 11 wonders. Premier League no hwan and the betimi age.
Okay.
Sanity.
Tina and so and no more for more than boy tina. She almost 3 matches now.
Every 40 relegation for every 8 position konyina 43 points no bechem eba.
Okay. Yami had more tonight any na mama.
Yam sure 3 games.
Bia last 3 games no.
Okay.
All right. Edmonaka of Summertex asema Andy can or the hunya no kakra aba menim se we na yenya no nyina dia.
A management committee member of under 17.
Under 17.
Yes,
okay.
Until you can carry it.
Okay. Also Joe, please were these names announced for the collab with their clubs names attached or with their clubs attached? Were these names announced for the collab with their clubs attached? I led this same team to Cote d'Ivoire last week. It's not a new team. Until Eddie, they also they abandon a team for a team also all the dada. Collabs no, yeah, no, Yanfa clubs no din attached. So our team we on one day anymore called Cote d'Ivoire last week. Until a new team for. No, they are Bremen no. It will not.
Answer. Cote d'Ivoire qualify some mobile and play some of the boy no. A brosa. Na dosun and while you the final list of players for the Omokobo tournament no until when you final list of 23 players Okobo final tournament na do be a team about to so simple and so na Cote d'Ivoire difference in say
okay
because no more dosun and we 23 where you 23 there club name club simple so be the BBN.
I thought he was coming to refute the point said them can and this and a player we free and did you know
okay was the same team or the premises here grandpa to mama was it team na in bia the bam horo na din no a class ni din na
from Midfield
from until mama fam mama or say ewa ha I will release it okay Solomon Kwame Kessben goalkeeper our new generation academy. Okay. Mujahid Osman, or right back, our Liberty Academy. Left back Kingsley Fosu, or Atram Divisa. Sanso and centre back Rashidan Yakubu, or Wasunta. Afe Gabriel Denina, or left centre back, or Great Warriors FC. Afe Ogesinapia, DM, a defensive midfielder, or free Mamprobi United. Afe Michael Awuli, or Sino Soccer Club. Robinho Yaugavi, or Hakla FC. Sanso and the Mark Kagawa Mensa, or Atram Divisa. Joseph Nabi, or Benab FC. Afe Latif Suleiman, or Park Academy. George Clinton, or Arthur FC. Newton Adongo, or Roma Stallions. Afe Enesofori, Great Somas, ewo ena Enesofori ewo. The next one, Eric Adujemfi, Ebony FC. Mark Abuaje, Pokwasi Future Stars, and also ewo. Afe the next one, Prince Apam Asan, or Maminko we so Clement J or Accra Elite Academy. Prince Apam Asan or GFA Elite Academy or Bolga. Afe Benedict or say or Raymond FC. David Ofori or Vision FC. Kennedy Tete Ado or Pram Youth FC. Prince Abdul Muniru or Peace Boys FC. John Hannan or Soccer Intellectuals. Michael Ama or Right to Dream Academy. Mutie. As a Mosre, Muntie listen. They mention list. Instead of you to listen to listening in Ano. From this and a more picky way.
Listen now. Yeah. We need to have it and compare it with this one.
And your more on my bems is what I mean. Now, question you on one.
Okay. So now
Bernard Apia or Mojisco FC. Abdul Manan Malik. Or Bactero FC, Nicholas Suman, Pram Youth FC, Paul Atiga, Banana Inn, David Mensa, or Northern City, into na the okay, your others kakra and so I'm fan count quickly. Abdul Momin, or Maverick FC, Richmond Benefo, Trustful FC, Kingsley Avoca, Kumasi Real Kits. Afe Benjamin Baye or Cedar Stars, Festus Jemfi or Great Warriors FC, Sheriff Naf or African Vikings, Shaibu Al Hassan or Tudu Mighty Jets, Isaac Bafo or Audu Isaka Academy, Afe Bernard Aite Welbeck or Supra Soccer Club, Abraham Bekle or Dambot FC, Gad Ben Amponsa, Nice Ibrahim FC. Nice and Nice NICE. Okay. Nice, Ibrahim FC. Afe Leslie Ofosu Apia still believe FC. Afe Yewo Asuma Moro Atlanta Royals and Abdul Latif Wunzalgu or Gaz Noble. Intina and also and Black Stars camping list. Black Starless, sorry, camping list. January 2026, and I'm campus our place in United. From this, and we Omoko Morocco. No. What question we are having Kokalao?
And the mediator main platform.
Unless I go through the
okay, all right. Okay. Inti Edmonaka or a member of the Black Starless Management Committee program because we are monitor the dinding war Summer Boy no diabre mu asembia wa muntu inva masisi ya ya san transcribe wa na mo de won sama bre who's here they feel study okay kala
Joe
yes sir
you better me ask himself for the past best referees I'm so mo ya ka o myself no say matches no ko catch o mo say the last matches no o mo hwe yie na nyoma boni ansi. Lo and behold, say, you better see matches on boy piano. yɛn ho biribi saa nti yɛbɛda mpanimfoɔ ase anyɛ yɛ a yɛbɛka so ayɛ sɛ yɛka yɛbɛbɔ Dr. Usman Imoro nneɛma bi a na amanfoɔ kafa no ho saa match ɛyɛ Brekum Chelsea ɛne media ma match no in fact we yam di match no ontimi nya 100% we human ɛdi na 1 or 2 errors bi yɛn hu sɛ away team complain yɛ ɛne yɛn hu sɛ home team complain yɛ that was a good for ono ankasa ne bibia ɔyɛ so yɛde nyame ase ɛfa saa no ma no we hope that they should continue doing that so that ɛbɛyɛ abɛma officiating anim ate because baabi aduru no aduru last days aduru baabi a relegation obi at said the Kwame Kiken obi all 43 points go bet back relegation
sure
na say we referee na so my head be foul so a na okoya na ba ye body nhyemra enye ene body sutu asem go enye nti akasa mpanifo bi beye enura na tete say ye de nsaka referee onya match die eda so wo ho mpanifo be frefre on beka because of us ye wie na say wundi match ni bi ma sabi wo ba ebusa ase da adentina unkotu mika bi ma e dey ase na abeka kire no e be wie na se oba wa hu TV no so se onkrofo ko training obuko di match undi bi ma e dey na abeka na ya nim go ase da bia meka ta ma na misua no na midin semone ana one day na mbra panyi ba ko rade fa ne crazy o ka chan se uni address wo address anka wo na mabonti anka be hwe wo yi eni se unwoye se wo ba na wo ba ti school and the bonny din say and count your manka 77 cabo say the city and in Timamu Mampany funny influenceable. Tam no man matching Mamu money mem because a bamwa image or community out here, the area would grow, Unamukran and air point to. Mumasa pepe damudi ye, sa last but 4 match wino. I'm koyen. Mufasa pepe na uncle. Na beye ebe kowie na se wie ne pepepe mu a ebe de edim kunimdie beba wankasa eti referee so anim eti referee anim me bomba me de na me say mo a referee na ekokobo no eye polatimaka e vision no se panifo di eche say mo de case ne be court because eche di part of this answer
okay na na ye pre no
ye chi ni pa na ma mo say regional commander no one greater cry no say ese say okokot na serve as a deterrent cause ya bomb match na wie bibia nsi o kone ba bi do hu ya nsi akoya boda so ba fa dachi na ko bo na sum no na je se opese o ya hero na ese amunumu wa na police che no ya ma nipa no akọ police akọ hospital wa je report wa church on bibia ye hwe sempanifo be di achem se jo seja men je achiredi the training serve as a deterrent na hu se referee no so ye nipa owo yire wo ma na ya kwa boni free na wa ye hero ye bon pa se de si otamale no so no empani forma mu nja chiredi because enipa no so ye nipa owo yire wo ma se chekisika de ma referees aye ntua ye ka na referees awo ahofama edi matches no e wo Ghana na sa we spectator na sa wo fa chire se wo de mra ne ko hye won sa you UEFA matches a lot of mistakes. But what is a player be an assess spectator evidence I can referee? A foot to the mass spectators and you catch them say, yen, yamrana, you did referee no. The piano, a yamra, the beard addition. Referee mistake, the beard is there. So referee say a corner, and say, yeah, I didn't know wake up, I say, Obi the lie of Uncle corner, Obi by my say. Because, say, and your man, my cousin. I didn't know wake up, say Joe, and Rom de wake up. Yes, all the Jesse Catawano, Ekasakrana, Yama red card. I didn't know Bassa because among for behind the scene, nobody did some money. So these are the things that we are talking about. And to we spectator, I have a pouch. Men from running show, sir. Right to the appropriate quarters and make sure, say, Sanyo Manamana Becoso. They say, O2 Ejidamwa for now to Momanisofo. Referees no
okay
monya nyoma ebeboa na in the end no me betra no ma na andi kofa ba na nyina akase se de tie na se akase yentu amuka na ye ka bia ma mo se yentu amuka so a na metime anya nyina papa bi aka so upon all what you people are doing no she every woman the DNA say FNS so these are the things that I'm talking about Joe.
Okay. All right, yesterday was a horrible day for Mediema, but I think Mediema will maintain their position until the league ends. #Let's go Mediema FC. So kindly send my number or send Andy's number, or you can send mine to him. Oh, so he's fan from Obuasi. Entina and so I don't know. Ebonaka edit by say okay, with this they beefed up the squad with few, especially the twins, Jacob and Esau from Wafa. Only ka crabby the car, Jacob and Esau, and Tafo, about Wafa, I never knew it would become an issue. So I have to come with both lists and come back to you. You know, 34 players were sent to Samatex for camping, so I know them very well. I'll do that for you, Joe. Edwinaka and anyway, and so assign a brother management committee member Black Starless.
Also, no name say
Also, a name say a baby issue.
Mr. Monaka into 3 year national team that onim say the national team players be do be edition. You know, the club show.
Also, name say baby issue.
You know, we say a normal practice.
Also, by the abanti, you check a crime for man. All right. Andy,
you know. Rather the free as you know, we say no crown work can do with the answer. I was here spend the time in the upon all these number of years. Kwame says 7 years.
7 years. No.
The highest player Ghana have produced here, Fatawi Shaku.
Produce.
No, under President Kate. How? What's it?
No, I'm saying how 2017.
No, I'm saying how. So offer Fatawi Shaku trajectory now from State Fast, Dreams FC, and at 29 Koji and what could carry me to. Okay, the free ban moving to Portugal, back to the Premier League, within the ranks and file of our football. If there was any player who passed it through the trajectory of this particular regime, it is Fatawi Shaku.
What about Kudus?
Kudus?
Yes.
Kudus. What Kudus under 20 was he part of the Kate administration? No.
Oh, 2017. Danlad Ibrahim.
Kudus
Sule Ibrahim. Yeah.
Imanotoku. Yes. It wasn't President Kate or Bright Meboa.
Yeah, 2017.
So it wasn't President Kate. President Kate was 2019, right?
Yes.
Until Kudus was part of the team.
Yes.
Until Fatawi Shaku within the ranks. Even if it is Kudus, Kudus is not at the level of Michael Essien. Sulimuntari, Kodja Samoa, and Ameboa, from Norgeland, Ayas, West Ham United, Tottenham Hotspur. He is not at the level of those players. Until we the announcement was here spend the time. Yeah, no correct, and Wakakoka. Until Sana Semnotia, and so
second mini nation at heart.
Oh, there be Menka nations at that.
So 2 issues.
Oh, back when I'm addressing.
Okay.
Now, so I will be able to be
a first one.
Okay. But you
know, into the American, I've presented the facts. Will be contrary to what I've presented. Omra player at the level of Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, Kodja Samoa. We are talking about Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus, Real Madrid, Chelsea. That is the level. Standard normal. Until who will be now the Abba. Say, Ubitimi.
I agree in total with George Free on his coach. Mr. Keto Kriko and his cronies have hijacked Ghana football for the past 7 years, but no monumental achievement. Kekusi, I just say, and anyway, and so Bray. One more comment on one friend say statement or the buy. What about the other one? Was in the past 7 years, everything in our football has been about you and your cronies. However, you have failed to produce a single world-class player who could match up the qualities of the likes of Michael Essien, Asamoah Gyan, Sule. Okay, now what does he?
Yes.
Okay, there's another one here, and also no one can worry. So, also Mr. Kwasi Nyantachi, Mr. Fred Papo, late Jordan Anagbla, Mr. Fred Kensel, Mr. Kujo Fiano, Mr. Uwenya Meche, Dr. Randy Abbey, and others. Thank you for putting the nation's interests above personal gains. Not just all dumping for as well within Imbiano, or personal gain no above that of the nation. That's simple.
There are so many will be any. We say no correct. Will be no beating a challenge. And I will beat me a challenge.
No, I know any personal gains by.
Now, Fatah Ishaku grab me can answer one pass it through Dreams FC. And a blaster call up on a bar, no fine no more. You upa go back. You know, Omunim Bono, Omunim Bono, Omunim Bono under 17. You
pass it through Dreams. And no man yet, Fatah Ishaku no now standing.
No, me can't show now standing. So, only your one. Only your one.
Okay.
Only your one. You can go back and check the last 7 years. Under 17, upa go back and pick the list. On only teams, the leader team not dominate teacher will be under 17. The last time you go work up your way. Opa go back and check under 20. Opa Makwame for under 20 money and go through the list or more. The last time you go under 20 work up your way. Under 23 or more. The last time you go under 23 Olympic Games 2004. Local blaster or the beban or more chan in Kobe. Back open your call ya. Or more cotton no my level above one match I share by us.
All right.
Our football BNY existed.
League matches no kakre. Tell Andy that that's why I've sent the entire list of their clubs attached. Andy, it's me you are talking about to Laka. And I do it.
Oh, they say
Edmond and Oka we fan.
Daddy, me fan.
Okay.
The American say. You no nti per his experience ne the level nti na me expect say ohunu say national teams here the list bar obi edin sha no.
All right.
You no ntia say you be fufura nka menka but Mr. Monaka there per his experience in the game. You know, so we didn't hear something na me kwa go work up here ba kwa
also the beba also the
no menka so fam ono say no nim say and I'm say normal work up here because say Drew say coach Carlos Cures representing it in the Leicester. Oh, come even under 20, the teams were attached to it. Under 20 call up on the bar just last week. Opa, will be a team channel. Okay. Until on the experience in me expect say also.
Then na break my head de papa. Na enyasam kitwa break.
Na break my head na free say
de papa we enjoy Okay. Nti na enye asem ketu akra em say wrap up na fi ye pedia yemu na DJ K so ba fa akonya no do di twa to kra summarize ni nyina na matches no esoro ni form kakra
bi esoro no game no ya edin dia mama dia ma because you know we games na do manim na Lions, Holy Stars, House of Folk media ma bebo 2 away matches and House of Folk, Holy Stars. You know, I made the game very difficult. And now here goes Stars, Dreams, 11 Wonders, and now Hohoy. Hey, Hohoy free. Go Stars is in a better place to win it, but you know, I trust Media Man. Media pair what I know Media Man will win the league. Just a magic BC. Dream so yeah, the perfect analysis of the games now can dia. Na me anim ye Go Stars in a year. Okay. Na me anim ye Go Stars in a year. Okay. But you know, I still believe Media Map what I know to win the Premier League.
All right. Entina and so no THB. See Nasem Kitwakra and Chakra announcement beba. Clubs, GPL clubs are also Ababeka Abusunokuno and foreign clubs are only Ababeka THB and the back kitty or more in general. Ya pages, Mfonika Krebi, the Corso, or more Mumbako, a Kenzie, the Ama or Minor, Justice Nibuta, THB, and I. We a minister, Kofi Adams, we a NSC board chair. Yadi Fufro Emano, we a chief of staff. Nidia also yadi Emano, Nyasam Kitwakra, quality no ne style, no ne cat in the Bibiano. Come on, THB on a different level. All right. Yadi Bessia, I guess my back na birthday wo ho na fe nka me pejam mu
Ampacho General.
Ko yenko.
And skindu aduana stars.
Aduana.
Yes, and skindu din birthday.
Okay.
Now was him control say one question the am sen kaje so ba.
Skindu. Me ni papa.
Yes, skindu. Wow. Okwa ono an ye bibia oba league no mu die. E be si samre. Skindu no. And then the birthday ntia we say happy birthday.
Skindu.
Yes. They know
no mama could dikosua fresh pa.
It's not ma de okoya akosua na edija akwan yo. Mama cha maestro.
Yeah, okay.
Okodo ma o ba okosua de.
Yeah.
O me be 3 crates be ma.
Okay.
They know aye point na ye listeners fu bi so be hia ye wa. Na ba ko say ene ni birthday no mumfie ni agro wasa adamanso. The friend Thomas Kwabena Jan.
Okay.
Ene Tommy birthday nti ni birthday nti o free wasa Adaman so bae say na any birthday nti yenwehye nti Thomas Kwabena Jan happy birthday to you or ardent listener or so hwe ye de bia o Kessben TV on fa ni agro kra
ebeda omonso asiye papa Spemboga so amama ti say Hatofok omo rep ba ko Volta region on so for program no eni agro kra na yedana se papa say on for sa program enso eni agro enti baby obia yenchia na Henry Tetevi we obia maminchia opa Hatofok Piero a Volta region yedasipa. All right, next a DJ KA na me had much na best na mo atransibium yedamasipa nya me nhira mo yakra.
Pause.